All good.
You good for that stuff tonight, Justin?
Yep.
What time's that thing today, Dave?
1:15.
Okay. I don't even know what that is. Do you? Really?
No.
Okay. You're sending me those stories. I'm not interested in though. Huh?
I can't tell at all. I'm trying my best.
Yeah. That last one is just feels very. I don't know. Those always when it's. I don't know. I think that person committed suicide.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I obviously could be wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Okay. So that's two of those tonight, Justin?
Yes.
Oh, boy,
Starting at 7.
Boy, howdy. Okay. All right. Well, we're back. What are the days this week?
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Monday, Wednesday. Who's in Wednesday?
Wednesday, we have the Drip Lord, and Mutt can't do Wednesday. So we asked Blind Mike to come in. And then Mutt hasn't responded if he can do Thursday.
With who?
Cinema Lord.
Man, it's going to be a tough week. We'll just grind. Grind the best we can.
Things have really changed since Menner started booking the show, though.
Oh,
It's
new
a
names,
cast
huh?
of characters.
Yeah. Who's this, Pat Ford?
Yes, he's a fan of the show. It's a network show.
And then Thursday is who? Mutt and who?
Hopefully Mutt.
Yeah.
And Cinema Lords.
Wow. Be nice to meet him, finally.
Yeah.
Put a face to a name.
That's nice.
Kane's here, fresh off a horrific performance last week at the Capitol Theater.
How you feeling today? You look a little sluggish.
What do you mean?
You just look a little sluggish. I don't know.
How do you mean?
I just came in kind of, a little sluggy.
Well, sluggies, you mean? I would come in sluggish
Yeah,
if I'm sluggish.
Normally,
I didn't skip in like I normally do. What the fuck are you talking about?
Good morning.
What are you talking Just a little bit. Not bad. Look good now. You look fresh.
Thanks, Kane. Appreciate that. What was going? Were you just hammered last week? You got to talk in the mic too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely.
Did you drive home?
Oh no. I got a ride home.
You did. Oh, good.
It was an icy morning. Let me tell you, very icy.
With what? The old lady?
Yes.
Oh, you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Not going well?
Yeah, it's going
I feel
really
like Carson
good.
talking to Rodney Dangerfield.
Very good.
Very good.
I mean, you deserve a little blame too. I mean, you could have kicked me out. What happened? Why didn't you? I would have. Kicked fucking my ass right
I
out.
told you to shut up like 6 times. I was trying to be a nice guy.
You were nice.
You were hammered.
Oh, about hammered, but yeah, I wasn't feeling good. I mean, I guess if you black out, you're hammered. I guess so. But
You blacked out? Yes.
I don't remember much at the end
That
of
is
the
the
night.
line, generally, yeah.
Who won the American League Cy Young in 1984?
I have no idea. Shaq.
Because every fucking question, he's like, oh, I know that. But you didn't know any of them, right?
It was a bad performance.
By who?
By me.
Yes.
I do apologize. I know you guys put a lot of hard work in, so I do feel bad.
Okay. You're falling on the sword here.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Good for you. Yeah, it was a tough scene.
tough scene.
I bet that, buddy.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, I reached out to some of the Minifans that I may have affected, and they all,
Infected? What did you do? Rape them?
affected.
Affected. Oh, I
There you
beg
go,
your
there you
pardon.
go.
I beg your pardon.
And they
Such as?
They said Mama K, Quidditch guy, John and Warren. Not James. Not reaching out to him. He doesn't seem to like me too
That's
much.
all the insiders. What about the
Roscoe.
other people?
Yeah, these
Well, I don't know any of
Yeah.
those other people.
The
So.
losers, yeah. You mean Josh and James?
I like Josh. I don't know about James.
I've never heard that before. What James isn't like you?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I can imagine why, but
Yeah,
like,
I could imagine
what
why, too.
specifically?
I don't know
James?
specifically. I just get the feeling, And then Joe the pizza guy wasn't very impressed.
This is quite a story.
This is all tough.
People not happy. These
When you
guys.
lose Joe the pizza guy,
Yeah,
it's
you're in big trouble.
Oh, when I saw him, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Huh. Okay.
Sorry.
But you're feeling okay now?
Great.
I didn't realize you're in a relationship. That must be going well.
It is going well. Yeah, she's really
Excluding
nice.
the morning after.
Well, that can happen.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So she picked you up?
Yes.
Oh, good. Because I was a little, somebody
no.
said you weren't there for the Aaron Hernandez thing. You were gone.
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
Sure, thanks.
I think this is what happened. I went to go pee, and when I came back, I realized I had missed your scene, and I fucking lost my mind.
Sure.
I flipped out, and I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? And I just left.
Oh.
I think.
There were other scenes.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
I was not in the right state of mind to take in
Do
that
you
information.
live with your girlfriend?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Does she live, where do you live?
I live in Chelmsford. She lives in Wilmington.
Oh, so not far away.
Nope.
So you went back to her place?
I did.
Back
yeah.
to her
I
apartment, home?
She has a house. Yeah.
She has a home. Children?
Children. Three girls.
How old are they?
15,
Oh, no,
7, 12.
So I was gonna
I missed
say
Kirk's scene.
this is making sense now. I was gonna say, why is she giving you shit because you got drunk, but you went home to her house with her kids?
Well, I think like she thinks like I'm a normal person. And
She doesn't think that.
That stuff doesn't happen.
She definitely doesn't think
She
that.
learned that night. Then sometimes these
Is
things
she a
happen.
normal person?
Very normal. That's the
Really?
scary
How'd you
part.
meet her
Very.
on the computer?
Yes, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a Carson question right there. See?
Right on the computer.
Karnak. Okay. Well, all right. Well, what, are we progressing to the next level, you think, or no? I mean anal by that, but yeah.
No way. No,
Okay.
I'm not into that.
Marriage. Are you going to get married again? You've been married only once, or have you not been married?
Yes, I've been married.
Yeah. All right. You're bitter. Yeah, not a good divorce.
Well,
You would never
it's
strike
still
me
an
as-
ongoing, not good.
You would never
divorce.
strike me as a bitter divorce guy.
No,
no.
I fight every day with this
Yeah,
person.
I'm sure you do, Kate. I'm sure you
Every
do.
day.
I understand.
Contrary to
Awful.
what you believe.
Every day, Johnny. Every day. I got to tell you. But this is a nice person, though.
Very nice.
Good. Good. Well, don't fuck this up, Kate.
I know. I'm trying not.
And I
to.
do think I said this. I think on the show the next day. I said I think you're a nice guy underneath.
I appreciate that.
No problem. When you scrape through it all and all the madness, I think you're a good guy. You've had some tragedy in your life.
Lots of it.
And
yes.
I don't want you to fuck this up.
I agree. I don't want to either. If I do, my mother's not going to be happy. She said, "This is the one. Don't fuck it up."
Your mom said that.
Yes.
nice.
Mama
Strange
Kane.
incentive.
Okay, yeah.
Moms know best.
They do.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And your dad, no
Father,
relationship.
father
Expired?
passed away. Yes.
Oh, okay. Your mom remarried or no?
Not yet. She needs to get out there though. It's been
How old is
enough-
she, Kane?
Get some dicks.
67.
Oh, okay.
It's time.
You only just had sex since then.
I don't think so. I
You'd
don't
be okay with
I
it,
mean,
though.
I don't ask those weird questions.
Sure, but you'd be okay with it, though. I mean, like as a human being, somebody
want her to
she
get
can meet
out
with
there.
and go
Yes.
and have dinner and
Be
see a
happy.
movie.
Yes. Be happy.
I feel like that about a lot of my parents. If one they just was still alive, I'd want them to be in her.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Like Mike's mom's obviously. Kevin's essentially a slave owner, but it's a different property.
both very
relation.
satisfied.
Yeah, hey, right. She gets her money and she
Their
goes on
own
the boat
way.
and
Yeah.
everyone wins. Yeah.
Right.
So all right. Well, good. So, but you feel okay. You must have been pretty hungover the next day, no?
Unfortunately, it's scary because not really.
Oh,
that's not a good
That's
sign.
not good. That's not good.
I
That's
got,
not
even Menners is telling me again. You got to do something, my friend.
My
So,
God, if your mom and Menners, if they're both saying that,
We need you, Kate. We need you alive.
Yeah.
how about Menners moves out here and maybe dates your mom? He could be your dad.
Jesus Christ.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Talk about those things.
No.
Do you think that's like Lauren Michaels talking to Farley?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
maybe we'll get you on to host.
But he's so talented. This is such a conflict. How'd it go this weekend, Dave?
Not well.
Not well. Oh, I did see it. Minus what?
Minus 1,100.
Minus 1,100.
Yeah, I'd also say alcohol played into that as well.
Sure.
Yeah. I was up 1,500 at one point.
Problem with being there you were there for one night or two.
One night.
The problem is you can't. If you're in Vegas, you can just go for a walk. Like you can. When you're there, you're kind of
trapped.
You're kind of there.
Right. Right.
Meanwhile, it's like 3 miles away from Boston or whatever, Assembly Row. But you're kind of just there all day, right?
All day.
Did you do anything else other than gamble?
Nope, we had a party, but we just kind of kept bouncing back and forth from the party to the floor. That's it.
What'd you play?
Mostly craps is where I was starting to make the big money. And
Sounds like a dreadful night, doesn't it?
Yeah.
God damn.
That was Kane.
Jesus.
How'd the blackjack go?
only played twice.
Just two hands?
Just two hands.
Two
I was
hands?
up.
Hands? What do you mean? You went
Because
up
I had to
played
go to the party. I was on the table, and then someone was like, "Get over here, get over here."
Oh, yeah, right. They had to have you there, sure.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. There's no party without Dave Callahan.
Well, not
Everyone-
necessarily. I just didn't want to be
I
an
can see that.
asshole
Everyone's
to
walking
those
around.
people. Yes.
Sure,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
you would
yeah.
never be, yeah. How'd you do in those two hands?
Not well.
Lost them both?
Yeah.
For how much each?
I think that one I only had down like 25 or so. It was a
Okay.
$25 table.
You lost $1,100?
Yep. Yep.
Did your wife play anything or no?
Nope.
She wasn't doing it yet. Was she hanging out? Do they have stuff for...
Ladies.
I don't know anything else other than gambling. Do they have like...
Shit, like
there?
different clubs and restaurants.
Makeup section
She
or
just stayed at the bar. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, how to get pregnant? No, they don't have like, like Mohegan.
yeah, but we didn't do that.
They have that though.
They do.
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
It just seems too small to me. It doesn't seem like a major league casino. No, am I wrong?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you had a
but
good
you're
time?
right. You get like one day is enough, obviously.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird there are no shows there or anything. They don't have a comedy club.
That was a
or
thing.
anything
I
for
remember.
concerts.
I remember that was a thing when they were first opening. They announced it. We were talking. I think on the old show, and I was like, there was some reason they just couldn't get it. Like they should have like a 3,000 seat arena.
Oh,
Right.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's weird they don't, even for like fucking boxing or something, or MMA. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was okay.
Okay. Yep.
How was the sleeping arrangements?
They all went to bed before me, so I just showed up and went right to bed. Yeah. I was
All
gaming
three of
till-
them were asleep. Like you tiptoed in the room and went to bed?
Yes.
Like a little...
I'm with Dave on
like
that.
a cartoon
though.
character?
Yeah.
We've done that. If they're for a wedding or something, if you're just there for sleep.
Yeah, but you're a heathen. You know.
No,
I don't agree.
yeah. It's not a great look. I thought more and more about
It's not
it.
ideal. But
Yeah.
I think once you're married, you have kids. Yeah, I don't know. It's like an
Yeah,
escape.
you should have your own room. I thought more
You should
about
have your
it.
own room anyway. Just have your wife, like, just so you could, it'd be nice to have your own room, wouldn't it?
It would have been
Yeah,
nice.
blasting. What was the AC at? What was the temperature in the room?
I think it was at 66.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it
That's
wasn't
a
bad.
win. That's a win. Okay.
The rooms are beautiful there. We don't need to
Oh,
do
here we
an ad
go.
or
What are we
anything,
doing?
but wow.
What are
Yeah,
you
don't
doing?
need it. Don't
what,
need
what
it.
are you
but-
doing?
yeah.
Okay. The rooms are beautiful there.
That's what a loser says when we lost. You know, we got to go to the
Jeez.
rooms and be like, "Oh, they were great." You know,
Maybe. I don't know.
Jesus.
Was it fast or was it just a slow bleed?
It was fast at the end. Let's put it that way.
Oh, so you were doing okay till the end.
I was doing very well.
What were you up? What was the highest you were up?
I was up $1,500.
Oh, Dave, walk away.
the table was. The
But
table
that
was.
15 could turn into 3,000.
Do what I
you
did.
make a-
Blame the alcohol, Dave. That's what it was.
Sounds like what he's doing. You could make $1 billion if you keep winning.
It's like Dana White. You see that story? He lost like $3 million or something.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, gambling. Thought he lost 80,000 and it ended up being $3 million. Supposedly.
I don't know. So what?
Supposedly. Sorry.
Supposedly?
No.
Supposedly? Supposedly, Kane.
You're tired of ever correcting everybody about their words.
Do you ever get tired of saying things wrong all the time?
I guess so. I don't know.
Well, supposedly is like something you would correct your kid if they said that, right?
He wouldn't, apparently.
Probably not. I don't
No?
know. You wouldn't make that mistake.
You are
though.
right,
A lot
though,
smarter
Kane.
than me.
It does bother me. Not that you say. I would like to stop doing that. I think it's a fair, if not criticism.
Well, there's no
observation.
B in supposedly though.
That's true.
Supposedly.
Well, there definitely isn't. We know.
Very
that.
good, Dave.
That's why it's mispronounced, Dave.
That's very astute.
I don't know why. It doesn't. Right, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, why are you putting a B where there's no B?
I've heard that said many times, though.
I don't know why that is.
I don't
It's
understand it.
commonly
Yeah.
misheard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a dyslexic thing, right? Because the whole
Kids do that. Like Chase does that a lot, but I correct him, so I'm
He's
hoping
5.
he won't. I know.
He's a kid.
But maybe those people weren't corrected as a kid or something. I
No,
don't know.
maybe you weren't corrected, Kane, as a kid.
Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know.
Also
Could be.
possible.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Well, I don't know if you saw the latest podcast drop.
Well, I've been waiting for months to hear Coleman and Mick discuss J.D. Vance's appearance on Joe Rogan, and I got it. I skipped ahead and got 30 seconds of that, and I was like, "Oof, boy, I am." People are like, "I am some talent." I made something out of both these guys. Holy shit!
You didn't like that conversation?
Well, Coleman is just dreadful. We talked to Coleman on Saturday, Justin.
We did.
Yeah, I won't say specifically why it ties into the show, but he is living the life, man.
Nice.
Not a worry in the world. But I did hear the beginning of Mick's.
That's more, I think, what we're talking about.
Yes, yeah. I jumped. I mean, yeah, sure. You want to play it? Play it.
The Justin situation, not good. Not good. I don't like the guy. I think he's a fucking asshole. He thinks I'm a pussy. He said so on Monday. I don't know if you heard that.
Who brought the chocolate milk in?
I did.
I thought we don't like this chocolate milk.
I thought you said you hadn't had it in a while.
Uh-oh.
I can get the new kind tonight.
It's okay, Justin. Don't
You're
worry
about to
about
agree with something Mick's going to say then.
it. Don't worry about it, Justin. It's okay. Don't. I'm on your side, Justin. Did we not have a lot of laughs the other day in Cambridge?
We did.
A lot of laughs. We had actually a nice dinner after.
Yes, it was very nice.
Just the two
I
of you?
paid.
Yeah, yeah. We were there for 2 hours at dinner. Yeah.
You paid, huh?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yes. None of this happened.
Oh.
Comedy Club was actually pretty nice.
I didn't
new.
realize. I guess it's
Yeah.
new. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess there was an old Cambridge comedy
Yes,
studio. or
yeah,
something.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, Harvard Square. I don't know.
Not easy.
Oh,
The B.O. Boys classily invited me. I couldn't make it.
Oh, they did?
Yes, Pat invited me.
he's very good. They did a good job. It was a fun show.
Yes.
Again, like the show in Arlington was hijacked by somebody being drunk, but still, it was.
Julie's a cunt.
Yeah, it was. It was not Kane level, Justin,
No.
but it was. If Kane was a 10, what would you give it?
5.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6. I'm not an odd number guy, but yeah, it was annoying. She's an alcoholic, right?
Can I read you a message I got?
Sure.
Me and my brother were sitting next to Julie today at the B.O. Boys show, and she was absolutely hammered. She tried talking to us before the show and was slurring words and couldn't even form a sentence.
Good look.
Oh, boy.
She's sober. She can barely speak. But yeah.
Then obviously she wouldn't shut the fuck up during the show. Always
talking?
Always responding to what Pat, Clayton, and Kirk
Well, it's
were
one of those
saying.
things where like
Sounds eerily
Crowd
similar.
interaction.
yeah, where Pat may say, "Is anybody looking forward to seeing like Wicked?"
Yeah.
It's kind of people like that she's like, "Yeah," she's like screaming that she's talking about
It's going to do
why
great.
she wants to
It's-
see it.
It's not a dialogue.
Yeah, right. She's like, well, I want to see it because I've seen it Broadway, and I think it's gonna be well. It's Cynthia Erivo, it's got green color, and the Wizard of Oz, and
That's
the Lion.
crazy.
And you're like, yeah. I think I told her shut up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, shut the fuck up.
Why was she there?
She's probably I don't know. Oh, I know it's not true. I saw her and her brother after. Her brother said he was a big fan of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, So I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, was that the rest of? Was that it or no?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Cannot stress enough how drunk she was. She didn't have a drink in the show, but she showed up drunk.
Did she talk about Montante or?
Wait, what time wasn't this early? What time of day was it?
3 o'clock.
Holy shit!
That's what I'm saying.
Day drinking.
Feeling no pain. Jesus. Back to Mick. Great show though. I enjoyed the BO Boys did a great job. That was I actually had a really good time.
Very fun.
Yeah, it was very good. Go ahead.
But I get that he hates me. That's okay. The one thing I had a problem with was him saying that I use health issues to try and gain sympathy from the audience or whatever
pause,
that narrative.
please. Justin, you stand by your statement that he does that,
No, I stand by my statement that I think he's a liar about everything.
even with the Mike Tyson thing.
Yes, even with the credible source of Mike Tyson.
I was gonna say true.
I don't
I
know.
mean, Mike Tyson did say he lost half his blood.
They didn't both come together and decide to lie about that.
I can't imagine.
You know?
That would be an interesting pairing. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Great fight, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So I've heard.
Did you watch that at the casino, Dave, or no?
No, that was Saturday. The fight was Friday night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon.
If I gave a shit about those, like I obviously don't care about Jake Paul's fights, but if I was someone that followed it and he bowed to Mike Tyson, I'll never watch this again. That's crazy.
But I'll say, if you go in there thinking it's gonna be a real fight, you're a fucking idiot.
Of course, but to go out of your way to make it
Right.
not a real fight is
Yeah, but Jake
psychotic.
Paul has
Jake
convinced the
Paul-
world he's a real fighter, though.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Some people. I mean, I don't think Jake Paul's a real fighter.
I mean, Mike Tyson at 58 looked pretty impressive, though. I mean, 58.
Yeah, he looked okay. Yeah, he looked. Yeah, so I mean, yeah. I will say this: if I could bulk up enough after watching that fight, I'd beat Jake Paul's ass.
So now you want Paul and Tyson.
I've already challenged Tyson. He didn't,
Paul's
Well,
a
he's
pretty
not
big
well.
dude.
Yeah. Ironically, I guess Tyson's saying no, and I can't hear him saying no, which is something he has some experience with. So he said no to me, I guess, and now I'm challenging Jake Paul to a fight at Rough and Rowdy.
Maybe
Can we get the soul shot on
Mick
that? or no?
versus
Sure, 1 second. Yeah,
Mick versus Tyson could be the opening card.
I'll handle it, Mike. Can we get a clean cut here, please? The guy's stepping all over. He's trying to promote that over at blindmike.net.
You can cut it however you want.
I'd be in for that. A blindmike.net competitive fight I'm in for.
Okay.
All right. I am challenging Jake Paul to a fight in Rough and Rowdy.
Clean as it gets.
He'll probably accept it, I think, no?
Sure.
He's a clown. They're both clowns. But good for them. They're doing well, I guess. But that was awful. I watched it the next morning. Awful. They had Cedric the Entertainer and Rosie Perez and Michael Irvin. And I know it's not a real fight, but Jesus Christ.
So why was first of all, I apologize to Mutt because I thought that was ridiculous. Why was Rosie Perez involved in it? Is she a fight
I
expert?
guess. I know.
She's a boxing super fan.
I know nothing. I don't know anything.
She was also super close with Mike Tyson, I believe.
Oh, is that right?
Prime, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it gives you an interesting perspective, I'm sure she gave on him.
Yeah.
The guy who did the play-by-play was awful.
Yeah.
It was just it was terrible. Of course, it didn't work for anybody, I guess, the night of.
Started
so.
crashing.
Yeah, disaster. Not good for the NFL. And for Raw, too, which will be live.
Right.
So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Jerry Jones just discovered what Netflix was.
Yeah, that's always comforting when an owner who's part of the television committee doesn't know what fucking Netflix
Yeah, I think
is.
you guys really got something here.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, what will their numbers be like on Christmas Day for the NFL? So that was
You never know
65
what Netflix
million.
did, but I never know if that's true. That was conflicting. Netflix always 800 million people watch this movie with Sandra Bullock. I'm like, I don't even know if that's true or not.
It probably is in the sense that that's how many people turned it on for
It didn't
30
watch
seconds
it.
or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. Hit it
But
by
that many
mistake.
people will probably tune in for Beyonce's halftime show.
I guess.
60 million
Yeah.
live?
You see that weird interview he did with that girl too, Mike Tyson? That was very odd.
strange. Very
He's a
strange.
strange dude.
Very strange. Somebody who's not strange is Mick. Let me hear from him.
Yeah.
I reached out to him off the air. I said, hey, man, don't care if you hate me. Don't care if you think I suck on the show. But can we not push that narrative? Because I don't like that.
I like Mick. We handle things on the show.
That's right.
We just handle it. That doesn't work. You can't go behind. Mick can say that in the show. He's made that clear. I respect that. But you got to at least come on the show and say it. You don't go behind then go on the show. Did he do it before he came on, Justin?
No, it
Is
was
that
after.
right? After. All right. Well, okay. So he did the show at least. But I guess if his point is going forward, let's not hammer this into the ground. I guess I understand that. Right. I guess. Go ahead.
I really would appreciate if you didn't say that.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
Literally, the next day, Justin goes on the air in the first 5 minutes and doubles down on it. And that's because he truly believes it. And that's because he's retarded. But regardless, like, he truly believes that I'm doing that. So fuck him.
Do you believe that, Justin, still?
I do. I believe he lies about pretty much everything.
I'm a maniac still. I can't help it. Mike?
I would rather. It is weird that he doesn't do this when he's on the show. You know?
Yeah, I wish he'd done that last week here.
Right.
Although I think he tried a few times. And
This happened after.
Yeah, Justin was just overpowering him. So I do think he tried.
Right.
But Justin's a bully.
That's true. And Mick did the text is afterwards where it's like, I did this on the show today, and again, I'm going to try and reach out.
Yes.
And Justin just wasn't
Well,
listening to reason.
Mick's in the right here. We agree on that.
Sure.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. You agree with that?
Even
Whose side are you on,
Justin's
Kane?
I think Justin had a good show when
He had a very good show.
took him apart. And
Kane was big on this at the movie theater.
Yes.
That was your
Yes,
topic
big.
number one.
But
Proud of him.
Mick's had the same behavior over and over again. I don't know. I don't see he's just going to keep doing the same thing over again. So
I think
if
that's true.
the entertainment you're looking for, then I guess that's what you're going to get. But
What are you looking for, Kane? What kind of entertainment? are you
come in here and do it every single time. Bring the energy.
I
Every
just
single time.
don't think he's going to come in here again.
Yes, he will. Definitely. 100%. Unless
I think it's better for him if he doesn't, honestly.
But why would you then keep talking about the show on your podcast if
Yeah.
you don't ever plan on going
He's
back to
coming
the
back.
show?
Why do you think, though? Like, why are people listening to Beyond? If he's talking to Christian about the Celtics, I don't think maybe.
No, I get it.
Well,
But he says he likes doing
But for the same
podcasting,
reason, he's
so-
probably going to come back in.
Yeah, but I don't think I want him in here anymore. Like, not in a bad. I just think it's not good for him. Like, I
Yeah.
just don't think it's not. I think it's better for him if he does other stuff.
Yeah.
He can help out the show in other ways, of course. That'd be great. I like Mick, but I don't want him. It's like the Steve from Gloucester thing. So, the little fellow from Australia is trying to book him next week, and Steve reached out to me, and as I recall, Steve said he didn't want to do it anymore because it's bad for his mental health, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So then why? Then if I bring him in, and he has a bad show, then he'll blame me for having him in. I'm like, I don't need that shit anymore.
That's funny, though.
What?
It's funny that he does that. That's what we like. That's the entertaining
I
part.
guess, but I'm like, I don't find
So
Steve,
sensitive.
Yeah, I mean, we should have him in, Justin.
I'm ready.
I think it should be up to him. Like if he comes in has a bad show. And,
Oh, all right.
well, no, like
Just leave it up to him.
I guess we're done. I guess the show's done now.
He can't say afterwards.
Yeah, but
be
he
like,
will. But it's like this is what you say about Mick. But he will.
Yeah, and then you just say, well, you know the terms coming in.
Okay, fine.
I would
Book
say
him.
no based on what you just said.
No. You know what? Fuck him. Book him. Book him. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Whatever. Get ready for me to be the bad guy next couple of months. Just get ready.
Justin and Menners pulling your strings again.
That's it. The two of them. But if Menners wants Steve, Menners is booking the show. You want Steve from Gloucester? Give him Steve from Gloucester.
You think the tension between Justin and Mick is more like
Sexual?
no, not sexual.
Well,
Oh, what?
no.
Oh, I don't know if you saw something in
Fat fucking virgin.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like two brothers kind of vying for your attention. You know, he's kind of like the mature.
Is Mick the little brother that Justin can actually bully?
I think Mick's
I
older.
think he is bullying.
I
him,
know, but
in a
you know, he's
great way.
bigger though. I'm saying,
Yeah.
you know, like Justin's being bullied by a brother in real life.
Justin
Right.
feels like
Daddy's a murderer.
using-
What did he do this weekend? He did something.
Ooh, your brother?
Yeah, he did something.
Oh, man.
Oh, come to
Well,
me.
we don't know. So
All right, that's good. Let's go around. You don't remember? It was this weekend.
Oh, he broke my my Xbox headset. Is broken.
My God.
that's a crime.
That's a fucking favor he did for you right there.
it's great that he just like leaves it there.
I haven't used it because he broke his.
Good. Don't
broke
go
his.
for a walk. Stop playing Xbox.
I haven't played it in forever, and I was like, "Where's the headset?"
Why'd you want to know where the headset was?
Because I know he had his.
Because you wanted to play.
I just wanted to see where it was.
You randomly want to know where an Xbox when you don't play?
Why can't you just say you wanted to play Xbox?
No, because he didn't have the headset. Because
What made you look for it?
he was talking with his friend on the phone instead of like in a chat.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay,
I see
so
what you're saying.
instead
he
of
saw Connor using it and not using the headset.
so he was on the phone with his friend playing,
Oh.
and like instead of being like on it with a headset, and I was like, "Where's the headset?" And he's like, "Oh, it
You
broke."
two are good. Why don't
After
you two
25, nobody
get
should
the
play any
fuck
video
out of
games.
here?
You know what I
Go
mean?
get in the park.
Be
Go
banned.
live. Go live. Jesus
These
Christ.
are like arguments you get in with your brother when you're like 14.
4. Yeah.
Did he offer to replace it at least, or
No,
jeez,
How's that bullying?
what a pushover?
He just breaks
he
it, breaks
broke
his
the
shit and
headset.
leaves it
On
there.
purpose though, or
well, he gets very upset
when he
when he
loses?
yes when he
Oh, and he
Well,
beats you up.
I mean, some of us tend to do that. If I'm being totally fair, I'm pretty competitive. I was fucking pissed for no reason yesterday. when Jonathan Taylor got stopped. He ran to the 2-yard line and got stuffed.
Oh.
I was legitimately bullshit. I was like screaming at the TV, like, you fucking motherfucker.
Now you know what it's like. You make fun of those electric chairs.
Exactly. And then that stupid quarterback. Justin, why did you tell me that quarterback? I thought Joe Flacco was a quarterback for them.
They've been going back and forth.
Jesus, that guy can run.
Really back into football, huh?
Oh,
Nice to see.
Sports
dog guy by name.
It's a beautiful beauty of gambling.
Yes, that's true.
So I'm out. So I'm out of the $25,000 thing, which is a shame. I know. Who's the backup?
The backup was Christian McCaffrey.
Did he score?
I don't know.
All right, good. The guy who gave me the not score for the Patriots yesterday, though. Stevenson.
No, he did not score.
Good day. Yeah, nice time at the game.
Yeah, an okay time at the game.
Worked out perfectly. May was great, and they lost.
I just don't like when they
Perfect.
lose.
That's true. It's all you want.
Yeah, but you kind of want that at this point. They're not making the playoffs.
No.
Now you want. Now the playoffs are over, Justin. Your pipe dream is over.
Playoffs are
So now lose. Who do they play this week?
they are playing. Who are they playing this week?
Did they bye yet or
Not
no?
Their bye is in December. It's after the Colts game.
Miami?
I was going to say, I haven't played them in a while, right?
Sunday the 24th. Dolphins.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here?
No.
No, they
it was
lost
Miami.
here, right?
Yeah, Miami.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, good.
Start Brissett. Let's not get this guy hurt. Lose
What?
every game.
Well, that's,
That's not going to happen.
He took a couple big hits the other day.
I know,
so-
but he's playing now. Let him
I
play.
know.
He's good. This was a good day for the Patriots yesterday. And Mayo stinks. It was good. Right?
yes, but if Mayo stinks, then they should fire him. But they
I'm not
won't.
going to fire him during the season.
Not
Or-
the first year either.
Or
For
the
what,
offseason.
for what purpose this year to fire? Or even next year, what's the purpose?
Get a guy in who knows what he's doing. I like the offensive coordinator in Detroit. Throw the bag at him.
Okay.
Throw the bag at him.
See how he does me as, okay. All right. Back to Mick.
No, I have no like energy to argue with somebody like that. You try to be open about shit. You try to tell people what's going on. If they want to mock you, if they want to tell you that you're fucking lying, okay. I don't
say
give
this.
a fuck.
Just as I could like this, I believe Mick. He has health issues.
Sure, but he caused all this stir-up in the first place,
I
didn't he?
believe he has health issues too. I just think he was lying about losing 50% of his blood. I think he lies about everything.
But he said he has health issues. He's lying about that? Is
No.
Christian his cousin?
Well, I think like
He doesn't lie about everything.
okay, maybe
And again, you trying to board a man's integrity, and this is what happens. Go ahead.
This stupid fuck. Fuck. Especially someone like Justin. I mean, look at the fucking guy. Jesus Christ.
This felt harsh.
And look, you can say whatever you want about me. You can say I'm
This
annoying.
felt a little,
There's no humor from
felt a
Justin
little
with this,
cover
though, huh?
bandish, I thought.
This is what professionals
Oh, you
do.
thought
This is-
there might have been some influence. On Why You Laughing, I like to notice influences between comedians.
Yeah.
You think there's some here?
I take pride in it, yeah, as a matter of fact. Go ahead.
This is just him getting riled up for the main event. He's
Coleman?
just- no, Gas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about a feud that, I'm like, what? Who?
I don't understand why he's mad at Gas.
Gaz is trying to-
I know why he's mad at
Gaz
Justin.
trying to pump him up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what Gaz does.
And also, like,
And Mick's thing is like Gaz is a pervert. It's like, well, no shit, Mick.
sure. Yeah.
Nobody's doubting that. Trust me.
But like when I worked in Milton, I think Gaz was like probably the nicest guy.
Great guy. Saw him last week. He's a wonderful guy. He likes.
Something tells me Gaz does not want to talk about that. And again, we're not looking to bring people down. We're not looking to cancel people, so we're not going to go there.
Which is going there.
No, not at all. Oh, he went there. Let me hear more about Justin.
You can say I stink on the show, Meek Mick. You can say that I'm never have a career in podcast. Say whatever you want. But I guarantee you this. If somebody reached out to me off the air and said, hey, I really don't like this. I would hope that you would respect me enough to not say this. I wouldn't say it. And yet, literally 15 hours after I sent Justin that text, he is on the air claiming that I, again, use health issues to try and gain sympathy from the audience. Fuck that kid. You fat fucking virgin. That's what you are. You're a fat, lonely piece of trash.
Hold on. Let's
Want me to rewind and start calling again?
let's sift through what's true and what's false. Just, are you fat?
I am fat.
Are you alone?
No, I have friends.
But, I mean, are you currently alone from a companion perspective?
Yes.
Okay. Are you a virgin?
No.
How many partners have you had sexually?
4.
Not the age of the partner. How many four partners.
Yes.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Wow. I'm fucking Warren Beatty here. Look at this guy.
That it felt like a rehearsed answer, though. I have to say, that was very quick.
This Mike turn on Justin lately is very shocking.
Well, it comes. There's a lot. These two have a lot to unpack. I think more than Mick and Justin. Honestly, at least it's out with those two. Yeah, there's something in the air. Four. Okay.
How annoying is it that he does that and just doesn't come in here and do that same exact thing?
That's my only thing with Mick. If I could talk to Mick, I would say to Mick, like,
stupid.
Come in here and just say it. Like,
So
say it. Like,
he's not afraid to do though because he has done it. He did it with me. He did it with Al. He's done it with you.
Yeah, but he hates Justin, and I guess. But I think if I hated somebody, I'd sprint to get in there. I'd be excited, but maybe he's a lover, not a fighter. I don't know.
But you could always bring Justin out here and have him here and do it right there, like that, right?
I think he might get physical.
Hammer it out. Oh, maybe. I gotta hammer it out here.
I don't know this, but maybe he doesn't do it with Justin because there's not a real source of the.
Yeah,
He's mad at Justin, but it doesn't seem like there's a real reason that it started.
It started with
and now it's developed with like Justin said the thing about the health, so now that's the reason.
Start with the comments, right? Reading the comments.
It started when I asked on a live stream. I was reading a comment and I said, "When was the last time you and your girlfriend?"
Yeah, he didn't like that, right?
But
doesn't it go further than that?
I think Mick
though?
knows that could be a mistake. Like I could have done that by accident if I was reading,
But he thinks Justin did it purposely.
Wasn't there another comment that you thought he was on drugs or something? And it was some other
things.
What
was that?
It's just fake nonsense. I knew if I made up with him last week, I said, "Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, we can like each other. We won't pretend to hate each other on the show." He would have done this 2 weeks now, 2 weeks from now, a month from now. It's all the same. Whether it's not with me, it's with someone else.
What's worse? Justin saying that he's using his medical situation to gain sympathy from an audience, or calling a family racist. I think both are irrelevant. Personally, I think both are meaningless. But I'm wondering why he's so fired up about that.
I will say one is one. Somebody believes one, and somebody doesn't believe the other one. One is kind of a jest. Like, why would Mick think Justin's family was racist?
Yeah.
Like, again, Justin gets worked up. I don't want to defend Mick, but I don't think anybody believes, Justin, that your grandfather was a slave owner.
I have heard from people who said they reached out to him when Mick put that tweet out. They contacted him and said, "Yo, did you see what Mick was tweeting about Justin, about how he said all these racist things?" So people out there did believe it.
Who?
I don't understand.
This is Montante.
Yeah, okay.
I don't understand what you just said.
That's your source?
Yep.
Okay. Don't ever say yo to me again. Go ahead.
I wasn't saying
I'll fire
yo
you.
to you.
I'll fire you. Go ahead.
Who will likely die alone. I don't have the energy to argue.
That's a Kirk Minahan line right there. That's Kirk Minahan.
I just don't have it. And I know he said he apologized or whatever. I didn't get that text. I'm sure he sent it, but I blocked his number.
Did you apologize after the Mike Tyson tweet? You said you did.
I did. I sent him a nice text message.
What'd you say? I'm sure it was very nice.
Not sarcastic at all.
Try this fair life, which I'm dreading.
Hey man, I want to apologize. If I had known someone like Mike Tyson with his reputation, his history, not exaggerating things, would claim the same thing happened to him, I would never have questioned anything you ever said. Hashtag Mick.
See, this is kind of your fault.
Exactly.
Lick my balls, you fucking racist.
I'm not going to pretend to like him.
I'll say, I don't know if Mike Tyson's known for exaggerating. He follows through, you know?
Well, he just doesn't eat somebody's children.
I think he did eat Lennox Lewis's children.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
people don't talk about that enough.
Good. Good. Here we go.
Nothing to do with the kid. I think he's a total dirtbag.
It's not bad.
A complete piece of trash. Yeah. Trash bag family. Family full of racists. A bunch of Klansmen. That's what they are. And that's who he is.
Justin, again, we're just going to fact check this. Anybody to your knowledge in your family member of the Ku Klux Klan?
No.
Okay.
Do you? But in the history, because it's not as prevalent now.
Yeah, for a while, it was a fairly common thing to be a member of that.
No, they were never part of the Ku Klux Klan.
You've done entire lineage, and you know that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start digging.
Yep.
Be careful, Yogi.
Like a grab bag. He's out there.
Yeah, he's working on it. Go ahead.
You know, to take that apology and shove it up Bill Trudel's anus. How's that sound?
Oh, wait a minute.
All right, fine. No, Justin's right. I fake health issues. He caught me. I'm looking for sympathy and all of that. But at least my dad doesn't kill people. You know what I mean? At least my dad's not a murderer. Your daddy's a murderer.
That is funny. I don't agree with the sentiment, but it's kind of funny.
It's a fair point, I guess. If you're,
your daddy's a murderer.
Jesus.
Justin, thoughts?
I can't wait for Mick to actually die. Wow. Piss on his grave. I will piss on your grave. I will spit in Jen Mark's fucking face.
In his defense, you can't do that and then come in here and not fight back.
Of course not. Justin's got to fight back for that.
I can't wait for him to actually prove it. Prove that your health issues are real and fucking die.
Wow.
Fucking do it.
Jeez.
So you're going to urinate in his mom's face?
No, I'm going to piss on his grave and spit in his mom's face.
What would his mom do?
I'm going to laugh at her. I'm going to say, haha, you raised a shithole son, a loser of a son.
I kind of like this, Justin.
Yes. He's great.
I mean, on that one, the Klan stuff, but that hits home. That's a real thing. I mean, his dad's not a murderer, but you know what I'm saying.
Well,
no, he didn't murder the guy. He was cleared, right?
Yeah.
It's not a murder.
It's
no.
justified.
Yeah.
This definitely started before the live
Some
streams.
say Dave and I are digging into it, but yeah. Who knows?
that would be great.
I thought you'd like that story.
Right between the shoulder blades feels like a weird. But hey, listen, whatever.
It's just exhausting.
Who, me?
No.
Oh. Jesus, I was gonna say I could stop telling jokes if you'd like, Justin.
That would be great.
Why not just be like the poor kid is a mess? Like really? You know what I mean?
Because that's not my job. That's not up to me.
And that's not how you would handle it.
No, but
if Mick was saying this about you.
But I would. Actually, I would if Mick makes me laugh.
But if he was saying this about your family and
Yeah, I mean, I guess but I make fun of my mom and dad.
yeah, that doesn't feel like it's not making fun.
But I'll
for
say,
sure. I don't think he believes it. But it's not making fun.
That's the thing that's the thing is I don't think Mick believes it. That's
Right,
which is not, by the way, a great thing. But I'm saying, like, it doesn't, you know.
That goes to his point that he's just making everything up. Then.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's
That's
gonna do
fair.
this again in a week. He's gonna say, "Oh, what I found out about Bill Trudell, what I found out about Justin's sister, blah blah." He's gonna keep going and pushing and pushing. Eventually, he's gonna say that like I raped someone. He's already been teasing it with
Curious
Gaz.
thing.
This is what he does. He just makes up bullshit to wave his arms to get attention because he's a sad failure of a man.
I feel bad for him, but it's very entertaining for
Do you have
us.
a big bladder? Like, will you be a big piss on this
Oh,
grave? Or no?
I'm gonna fucking sit in the grave. I'm gonna drink some fucking double IPA, some dark piss all over it. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna
How is that
stink.
for a tease?
It's gonna stink.
Still a Team Mick guy, Dave.
Oh yeah, I'm a Team Mick and Team Justin.
Yeah,
guy.
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to be both. But
It is, yeah. You're walking
it's
both
hard.
worlds.
It's tough. I mean, at some point, Justin's probably going to demand you take a side.
He'll never do that.
I don't think Justin.
Yeah, I wouldn't make him pick on a situation like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bring out the best in each other.
Yeah.
How many more appearances for Mick
They really
before
do.
it gets maybe physical? It's getting close
That'd be
here.
a tough spot for Mick, I think.
Well, yeah, for sure.
I mean, Justin's literally.
Now he'd play like a little rat. You'd be like, "Oh, see, he hit me. I'm poor Mick."
Impression's not one of the best you've ever done, but yeah, I suppose.
It's kind of his go-to impression.
Justin just shot him. He's like, "Oh yeah, we are murderers." Just fucking shoots him. It's like that's a murder right there.
I could tell that was real. I didn't know if Justin was going to say it on the show, but we listened to it.
Oh,
in the
I had a
car,
feeling Justin was
and he
gonna be
turned to me
triggered
and
by
goes, "I can't wait for this kid to die."
Legitimately. I can't wait.
So he died. So all right. So okay. So today you get a call from Dave. Hey, like this is kind of weird. This is bad timing. Mick died.
You're not going to believe me.
What would you say?
I'd say good. I'd say like I understand like if you guys want to do like a tribute something, raise money for the family. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm not going to take a victory lap in public. I want to piss on his grave. I'm happy.
You
he's
wouldn't.
dead.
You wouldn't give his. Why would we raise money for what?
I don't know.
Crohn's.
Even though,
You think Justin hates Mick more than you've hated Murchison at this point? It's getting like
no.
Different,
I
I
would say,
understand, but-
I'd say no. Murchison, ruined my
jeez,
life, but
he
you know,
hates Mick.
Mick's in his head. They're in each other's heads big time. I wish there was a way. Obviously, they can't fight each other.
No.
I wish there's something we could do to raise money for a common cause. I don't know what that would be.
Is Mick is it as bad for Mick as it is Justin? Because I think Mick's doing it to antagonize Justin
Yes.
at this point.
No,
whereas
but
Justin's
clearly,
actually
the
angry.
health thing triggers
Yes.
Mick though.
Yeah.
That's the way Mick does it. Like they're both triggered in their own ways. I
Yeah,
think.
I don't think Mick's as mad at as Justin is.
And the girlfriend,
No, he's hasn't
girlfriend
spent the
things
entire
are a
week
low key
fucking
big
tweeting
one
about
too.
me.
Yeah. What's that, Justin?
He hasn't spent the entire week.
He does it
just
for
tweeting
that. That's
nonstop.
why he's doing it, though. I'm not saying you're wrong to respond. I'm saying that is why Mick's doing it.
Yes.
But nobody doubts that he was sick. So that's why I don't understand why that rubs him the wrong way. Like nobody really doubts that, right?
Except Justin.
Well,
I think he's a sick man. I don't think he lost half his blood. I don't, and I could be wrong on that. I think anything, if Mick says the sky is blue, I think it's green. He's a liar.
It's actually Violet. Stuttering John taught me that.
I was just responding to Steve. So I tweeted A Real Pain, which is the movie with Kieran Culkin and Jesse Eisenberg, which was great. It's my favorite movie since Oppenheimer. You should see it, Mike. You would like it.
Okay.
I said best movie of the year, and then Steve responded ahem, as if I forgot his film. So I do apologize. Best film of the year.
You didn't say best ending of the year.
No, not the best scene of the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I a hero? No. I just hate communism.
What was the thing you wanted Steve and Justin Grace nominated or something?
Well, Variety does this Oscar thing, actors on actors, where
Yeah,
like Andrew Garfield talked to Zendaya or something.
That'd
I
be
would
great.
like Justin Grace and Steve to talk. I think that's reasonable. I mean, ultimately, how do we solve this, Dave? Or does it just float away?
I think it's going to
doesn't
float
float
away.
away because he's going to
No
keep
way.
talking about
talking
it
to
for the next-
Dave.
Yeah,
relax.
time will heal all wounds. Justin's a very forgiving individual, I believe.
He
I don't
is?
think he'll forgive
Yeah.
on this though.
Justin's a very forgiving
I
individual.
hate that.
What?
I hate that. It's like, well, Justin's forgiven in the past, so he can just let it go this time.
I don't. I didn't.
Matt
Justin's
Damon.
not that forgiving of an individual. So
I don't think
it's
it's. I don't think it's either one of you to forgive each other. I'm just wondering if there's a way we can do this that can actually be entertaining, as opposed to this sort of very angry back and forth.
Well, to Justin's, in his defense, Mick keeps running away or he runs out of studio and he's had those walkouts. So, I mean, he's always here staying fighting.
I mean, in fairness, Justin did say, I imagine knowing Justin, the offer still stands that he would go to Mick's place and do a live.
Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
But he rejected that, right?
He said he has no interest in it. He said you said what I said to the kid.
Well, I mean, if you,
That's, I mean,
that Coleman
that's sad.
conversation was tough. Tough.
I was surprised to learn Coleman misses me in particular.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. He was jumping around. Is that
100%.
right?
I didn't realize I had
But
that
I
much.
do
of a-
miss Mike on a consistent basis.
I appreciate
Like,
that.
He's just so great to have in the studio beforehand and everything, and just
He's right about that.
He was a
At
guy that I
9:30 it
always-
stops.
I'm a ray of sunshine.
Once it gets to 9:30, the fun stops. Mike's a great warm-up act. How you guys doing today in Watertown, huh?
I said, "How's everyone doing?" You can do better than that.
Wait, Illinois. Oh, wow. Great to have you here. Yeah, well, it's tough. I like Mick, but man, I do get where Justin's coming from.
Yeah,
I
for
sure.
totally get it. But the good thing with Justin is he's lightening up a little bit on it.
Oh, definitely.
He's
Have
having
you ever
fun.
hated anybody as much as you hate Mick?
We're
Right
turning
now?
the corner here.
The Marathon Bombers. I was very
A
upset.
real person. I'm saying a person in your life.
Yeah,
I was very upset. I was indifferent, but I appreciate you being very upset. It's picture just like, oh, Jesus Christ.
These bastards.
Fuck. It's very
I
upset.
guess like in 8th grade, I didn't like this one kid, but
Yeah.
What did he do?
Called your dad a murderer?
no, it was like I forget what it was even about. It was just retarded middle
Okay.
school nonsense.
So this might be your peak.
Probably if we're not including like terrorists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who, again, I presume you don't know personally.
I don't know personally. But
Yeah.
they affected my community.
My community.
We gotta get Manners on the booking of Mick. Gotta get him back in
Mansfield,
here.
you're saying?
Yes.
Mansfield community.
Just I knew people that were in the
You
marathon.
didn't have school that day.
No, it was on.
Patriots, it was April vacation.
Yes, I was in Connecticut with my grandmother.
Ah, best pal.
Best friend.
Nope.
Oh, the one you hate.
No, I don't hate her.
She's still alive?
She is still
Oh,
alive.
she's the one who went to Maine with your mom at Scissor Fest a few weeks
Yes,
ago, right?
Scissor
Yes,
Fest,
yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Gotcha,
nice.
yeah. I was at Stromboli's in Billerica with Harry. We went and got lunch. Then we got back in the car and I looked at my phone. Twitter was like, it was like minor stuff. It was a really warm day, I remember too. I remember thinking, I don't like these terrorists either. Yeah.
I was right down the street at a restaurant. We were locked in the restaurant the next day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, La Campagna.
Jesus. Yeah.
Are we all doing this? I was in Westfield.
Dave doesn't remember.
Westwood, Mass.
Crazy day.
Dave was 40 at the time. All right, what else? Was that on Mick or no? Was that it for Mick?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, except for the gas stuff, where I told him to go fuck
It's
himself.
like just I just think I'm like, do you know who Gaz is? I'm confused.
he acts like he knows who Gaz is.
I don't know why he's angry at him. Gaz was like, I want Mick to work for Kirk's show, right? Wasn't that?
About that DM, how dare he?
Part of New
what it
York.
was.
Yeah, I think he didn't like getting called out for that.
Yeah.
I think he's still sensitive on that one. He's a sensitive guy, like all great artists are. He's temperamental. We'll see how it works out. I don't think this one's. It seems like our relationships on the show are always repaired. It doesn't feel like this one's going to be repaired.
This is a good one.
Yeah,
It's a good
This might be the maybe the biggest feud in show, in a weird way, in terms of how much Justin hates Mick.
and it
though.
started over legitimately nothing.
Well, that's not what he says.
What are the other options?
There's a lot of people
right there.
Steve hated that he'll never, like,
That's
I
true.
guess it wasn't
But
as
it was never
bad.
that pronounced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Who knows?
The fact that he's revisiting how it all started means
Not
he's-
good.
But it means that he's open. He's thinking about things.
Oh, is that true?
I think.
I don't think so.
If Mick came to you hat in hand, you just wouldn't believe him. That's the thing.
No, because he's a liar.
Right. What if he came to you?
Swastikas in the window.
I mean, the man's house was attacked.
That's right. Yes, by the Saudis, which
By the
I did
Saudis.
call out, and I called him out on his bullshit, and he sat there and he lied. throughout the entire show.
What do you think about his living situation now?
I don't
It's
care.
very sketchy, right?
I don't care. I think he's lying about whatever, because whatever he says, I think he's
Sounds
lying.
odd.
I
You don't think he's
care.
living there?
I don't, but I really don't care that much.
I'm asking you a question. Where do you think he's living?
I think he's probably living with his parents, which there's no problem with.
Which you have no problem with.
I have no, yes, but
Good,
I
okay.
just,
I'm just asking. Okay. Jesus Christ, Justin, relax. This is going to get Justin to quit, I'm telling you.
if I quit, I'll kill him.
No, I
What?
mean,
If I quit, I will murder him.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
that doesn't.
Well,
I don't see the
maybe
connection.
we took it a little too far.
He says jokingly with a gleam in his eye. That's a joke, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Are you thinking of quitting the show?
No.
If I quit, I'll murder.
Well, I should say I would murder him, and then I'm assume I would not work for the show anymore.
Don't assume anything. If it's good content, I think it's a mixed credit. I think Mick would be okay with that. I think Mick would want the show to go on.
That'd be tough for the case, though.
You can't-
People would say he's got a murderer working for him. He didn't investigate that. You know.
You can't murder him, then piss on his grave. That's spiking the football. You know what I mean? You get one.
Yes.
Don't you think? So okay.
You're not down on Justin, are you?
Me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I know he's mentally.
I mean, you did ask in that chat what everybody thought about him. I thought that was interesting.
Well, just fucking around.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
I was about to walk into New York, and the trolls add me to their chat like 3 times a year. And I'm happy to answer questions. And what I said, what's the vibe on Justin? And it seemed pretty consistent.
What was the vibe?
He's a
fat
fat,
and gay.
asshole.
gay.
He's a homo.
They hate everybody though.
You know who gets it the worst in that chat?
No, I'm never in there. Who?
Is the person who is currently in this studio.
Oh, I got killed. Yeah.
Kane?
Kane
I'm
is
not
ripped.
leaving though.
Oh, I'm sure.
24/7.
Not
That's what
leaving.
they do. Like
I'm not giving them the satisfaction.
the other move they have, which because again, I was in there for like maybe 20 minutes, and it's funny with the trolls, like it's Sneakers and all those guys, and they're funny, and they're like, you know what we love now is Coleman. I'm like, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
I was like, let's bring him back. How would you feel after a week?
Yeah.
You fucking hate his guts, which is very funny.
After you left, they were holding court on who enjoyed your appearance maybe a little too much.
Who'd they say?
They were just
Oh, because they want to hate me.
yes.
Yeah,
Who
right,
might be
Oh, they were looking for someone.
They want to turn on the person that
Who's secretly a
enjoyed.
fan of the show? 'Cause none of them listen to the show.
No, not at all.
Everyone had thought about every part of the show. But I think it's fine. You don't like those guys? I've gone, see, as I've
I like
gotten
them. They're
older.
just very insecure people. It's a
Yeah,
whole
they're
group of
nuts.
insecurity.
But I found it.
Funny.
I would have hated them 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I think they're very funny now because they love the show.
they keep you honest, is what they said.
Yeah, thank God for that. Oh,
good.
Yeah, I was always thinking about
They say every time you're looking at your phone, Sneaker says it's you're responding to his stuff.
That's true. We messaged
Is that
40,
right?
50
It's
times
definitely
a day.
true, yeah.
we had dinner last night.
Did you?
And my Milton's on the other day, by the way, at the live show in Cambridge. Head to toe, Milton's a store for men. Looking good. 3 great locations: South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and the Burlington Mall. Go to Miltons.com. Take a look around. It's holiday season now. Start from the man in your life. Get the old lady to go. Get you some of Milton's, Kane.
She's gonna buy for me? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes, for the
I'll bring her to buy something for me.
Your birthday's coming up.
Yeah, February.
Okay, I don't know. February what?
Christmas.
February 3rd.
February 3rd. How old will you be?
44.
44 years old.
Crazy.
It really is.
Crazy.
Boy, it's one of
Can't
those
believe I made
birthdays, Kane, when you turn 44
Yeah, it's a big
generational. We
one.
all get together. We're like, wow. Kane is 44. It's like when McCartney turned 64, when I'm 64. You know, it's one of those moments. Go to Milton's right now. Get all your stuff. I had Johnny O on the other day. I had my nice jeans from Tommy Bahama. Great. Comfortable. You feel great. You look great. Girlfriends, moms, whatever. Who you want to get something for your brother? Go to Milton's right now. It's holiday season. Tell them the Kirk Minahan Show sent you. They'll appreciate it. Go to Miltons.com. All right, what else?
Gerry finally addressed the Aaron Hernandez episode.
Oh, okay. Oh no!
If you haven't seen it, there's a show on FX about Aaron Hernandez, the murderer and piece of garbage who played for the Patriots. I've stumbled across this a few times. It is bizarre. It could be the single worst acting I've ever seen. Just terrible, terrible acting. It's a big budget show. They do have some big, elaborate sets and scenes, and they got the football.
Hold on, pause. We have breaking news.
Sorry, breaking news.
Thank you. Shark Minahan tweets, breaking from Sweden. Greg Poehler has officially endorsed Beyond Average Mick for 2024 Minifan of the Year.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
And to do it now, that feels like a direct shot at Justin.
Yes. Yes. I think so. I think so. But yeah. Hey, look, I'm a Mick guy. 1,000%, you know.
As is Greg. As is Greg.
Yeah, I know. Does that bother you, Justin?
No.
No?
Fine.
I like the guy. I think he's a good guy. I think he's got some issues, and I wish he would sort them out. That's all. But
You said Montante is not eligible. Doesn't Mick kind of fit in the same category as Montante?
I agree.
yeah, it's a good debate. It's a good debate. But hey, I'm a Justin guy. I'm a Justin guy, but I'm also a Mick guy. It's tough.
I endorse Cinema Lords.
He's had a good year.
Yeah.
He's had a good year. He's had a good year. Oh, Gerry, go ahead.
Among other things I've done in my career is I killed Aaron Hernandez. Some people aren't aware of that. I was going to put it in my Twitter bio, but it didn't fit. But yes, I killed Aaron Hernandez along with my radio partner and our guest, as you will see, Michelle McPhee. I got to say,
Jesus.
the actress.
Oh, really? You didn't say my name?
Just radio partner.
I was told someone else on the podcast may have been uncomfortable when that happened.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, he probably just wants. That's where Jerry's at in his life. He doesn't want to deal with it. You know, whatever. It's fine. I mean, did he say anything interesting about the McPhee thing or no?
No, he did not.
Yeah. Okay.
At least his voice sounds really good.
Yeah, poor guy. I mean, look, we have our problems, but I don't want to hear Jerry. Yeah, that's too bad. How much did you spend? Like 2 minutes on that?
I'd say like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, nothing new, nothing interesting.
No.
Jerry, what history is going to show is that you and Kirk made gay jokes till he killed himself.
Yes. Well, about him, about a murderer. That's what we're talking about. About this absolutely evil man. So what?
So is he saying he wouldn't have made gay jokes about anybody unless they were a murderer?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I will say, like, you want to say that we joke around about killing Hernandez. Like, if Hernandez found out, the reason he killed himself wasn't that Jerry and I made bad gay jokes. It's because Michelle McPhee said he was gay.
Yep.
He found God, too.
Find God.
I don't think it was either.
Psycho.
No, neither do I. Neither do I. I'm saying if you want to play it all the way out.
Right.
Well, Jerry was saying that the prison found out Aaron Hernandez was gay. He was getting hazed. He was getting hazed so much, so he killed himself.
Right. Yes. Right. Yeah. Which is maybe, who knows? Who fucking knows anymore? I don't even know. What else?
Do you see this? Well, I don't think you saw it, but Chris Gasper comparing Mike Lombardi to an interesting character the other day on Friday's Felger Mass.
Someone doesn't have the answers. Bill would have the answers. I was like, all right, here we go. More propaganda from this guy, the gridiron Joseph Goebbels. It's like this guy's just.
He's talking about Mike Lombardi, football analyst Mike Lombardi.
Comparing to Hitler's PR guy?
Said his name wrong, too.
Goebbels.
Yeah, right?
Jesus.
Jeez.
You did mention, too, Patriots lost yesterday.
Yeah.
I think the most impressive part was that the Rams didn't get in until like 2 a.m. on Sunday night.
Yeah, tough one by Ben Volen. Who told? Does he face any consequence for that?
No.
It's like the fourth time he's done this, right?
Just
Third
makes
time?
it up, right?
Yeah. Yep. What was the thing that you got in trouble with? That you said on Greg's show a couple of years ago, or
There was someone.
the DM?
Ticket prices or something?
Yeah,
Someone messaged him about the.
The sales guy's source.
right? And he had something else, right?
I believe so. I forget what the other
And then this, like,
Great place to work.
crazy, and there's no consequences at all. He does a weird thing where I think Mutt mentioned this before. He tweets and he doesn't write it, but even that, you're still representing the paper on your Twitter account. Like that's You
can guess on Twitter when you're reporting.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess. So he said they just didn't get in, and people right away were like, "That's bullshit."
Well, yeah, because it was just a sponsored tweet that was like American Airlines. The crew is off, and they tweeted it out at night, and so he assumed that was like
What a fucking idiot.
Live tweet.
He had that tweet once. I think it was him, where that guy was getting off the plane. He was a black guy, like a Steelers sweatshirt out. He's like, "Oh, it's Mike Tomlin." Looked nothing like Mike Tomlin.
right,
Jesus.
right.
Was that him?
I believe so.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus. What else?
Speaking of ramifications for your actions, I did read over the weekend that Tony Maserati had to pull out as a college professor at BU because of his recent racial comments.
Dave, what are
You
you doing?
fucking leave
Wait,
Tony
I-
alone.
what are you
For
doing?
Christ's sakes,
I did not do anything, first of all.
Unbelievable.
But
Conan is his Murchison.
Whoa,
He is.
slow
He's getting
down.
close.
He's ruining his life.
What has Tony
Mike,
done to you?
You and I were on a good page lately, Mike. No, he pulled out on his own. I assume he didn't want like students Googling his name or something like that and finding out all this shit. But yeah,
All
Jesus.
this shit.
hey, he's apologized 3 times. So.
So, go ahead, Justin. What were you saying?
Is that the first thing that comes up if you Google Tony Maz?
I remember, yes, I would say so. And if you're saying, is that, you mean the 8 different times it's happened and all the different publications? Yes.
That all stemmed from you.
Yep.
No, I think it was a show thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Have you got any backlash from any of his fans or anybody? No, nothing, huh?
Nope. People think it's a good thing for the community.
I guess so.
Yeah, do Maz?
He's a nice guy.
Felgram has fans they don't tweet you like our people would do or something? No.
They should. Yeah, if the Maz heads were out there,
they just stay away.
They should
from
go
that
after
stuff,
Coleman.
Though. That's why. Yeah, it's not like Felgram's giving out Cohen's Twitter on the show. He should.
I mean, how do you defend? That guy's gonna rob you. Be careful. What the fuck are they gonna say?
Nobody can't defend that one.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kane seems like he'd be a Tony Maz guy.
I am a Tony Maz guy. I like
He's
Tony.
a very nice guy. He's nuts, but yeah. But on average, Mick just tweeted out. Next up on his list, Kirk Minahan.
why?
Oh,
Bad choice, he said.
oh, that's crazy.
You defended him, didn't you?
I messaged him. I said, "I'll go on beyond average and battle it out." Team Mick, let's go.
What did you say? I don't
I don't really know. I feel like I had his back 1,000% on this.
You don't get exhausted by this?
I'm amused by it.
That's a fair question.
If you allow yourself to be, you will be.
So you're on what? You're on his list now for what?
I guess.
Like a takedown?
I don't know. I'm
sure he'll come in and be very successful at doing
He's
it.
welcome to come in here. I'm happy to go on beyond average and have a conversation about it. We'll see. That's the thing. Will he accept it? I don't know.
Do you drive to the house and do it live
That
with
seems
him?
a little strong. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that. But yeah, yes. Yeah, I feel like we've done a lot for Mick. But hey, if he's angry, he's angry. He has a microphone. Knock yourself out.
Oh, maybe because you said you wouldn't want to have him on again. That's got to be it, right?
For him, if he said to me, "Hey, I'm feeling good. I want to come on," I'd say, "Come on." But I'm saying, if you ask me, he always says, because right now he's never doing it again.
Yeah.
So what am I? Well, call him up. See if he answers.
Don't call from Justin's number.
Because if you said to me, "Hey, I'm feeling good," like last time you reached out, I said, "Great, if you're feeling good, come." But right now he says he doesn't want to come in. So if one of these guys said to me, "Let's bring him in," I'd say, "Well, he isn't not feeling great right now. Why bring him in?" You know what I mean?
It is a little exhausting when he's saying to you like bad choice, as if you're going to be like, "Oh,
Well,
what
whatever.
have I done?"
I like me.
The person you have dialed is not able to receive.
Wow.
He blocked me?
Jesus. It's all in.
Oh, no.
Well, hey, what else?
Did you hear part of my take talked about your appearance?
Yeah, there wasn't much to that.
No, it just seemed like somebody specifically didn't necessarily want to talk about it, and then threw in a very nice compliment about you.
I
to
did
feel
notice
good.
that.
Oh, interesting.
What else?
All right. You see Sly Stallone talking about Donald Trump, comparing him to George
I
Washington.
did. Play that sound. It's very. Did you hear this, Mike?
No.
He introduced Trump at Mar-a-Lago the other night. Did you hear Kane or no?
I did not.
Yeah.
When I did Rocky, if you remember, the first image was a picture of Jesus. It says Resurrection AC Club. I found a church that had been converted to a boxing ring. So the image pans down from Jesus onto Rocky being hit. And at that moment, he was a chosen person, and that's how I began the journey. Something was going to happen. This man was going to go through a metamorphosis and change lives, just like President Trump.
Damn right.
We are in the presence of a really mythical character. I love mythology. And this individual does not exist on this planet. Nobody in the world could have pulled off what he pulled off, so I'm in awe. And I'll just say this, and I mean it. When George Washington defended his country, he had no idea that he was going to change the world. Because without him, you can imagine what the world would look like. Guess what? We got the second George Washington. Congratulations.
Damn right.
Great speaker.
See what I mean? Like, is Tulsa King still on? Are they still making those?
I think so.
Like, that would have been canceled in 2016 if he said that. You know what I mean? Like, we are a little more like.
I don't know about that.
I think it would have been.
I don't know.
At that time?
Maybe. It's tough because Taylor Sheridan, he's so successful. I don't know that.
Does he sound like that just because of old age?
Yeah. Well, he never sounded normal.
How old is Stallone now?
79, 78?
Okay, that's about right.
So he's old. Like, yeah, these guys are. I'm always amazed at the level of people who worship Trump, though. Like, he's a president, I get that, but some people are insane.
Oh,
like,
it is. Yeah, they think he's the second. He's honestly just like a politician.
Yeah, he's just
half the stuff he says isn't going to happen.
It's all bullshit. Yeah, it doesn't. Everyone's like just worship. It's strange, very strange. Yeah,
78.
78. Yeah. So there you go. Trump's age, right?
Yes.
He was so fucking old. You know how old Trump is. He's 70. He's the fucking president. Oldest president ever elected.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah,
How old- Biden.
He's older than Biden. Biden's like 81.
Yeah.
Don't say it's not true without knowing it.
I know when Biden took office, he was the oldest person.
What did I say?
Well, yeah, but Trump just got.
What did I say?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know. I know I'm right. I think as was Trump. I think it's the third time in a row the oldest person has been elected.
Wow.
I think. I don't even. Oh, maybe Reagan's
Reagan?
second term, I think, was probably older. Yeah, because what Trump would have been 70. So that's probably not true. Yeah, there you go. I have the ability to correct myself. What else, Dave?
Just on the Unnamed show the other day. What do you think that Portnoy NDA is all about?
I have no idea. I thought it might have been a Netflix deal, just randomly. But then he was bashing Netflix during the Tyson
Which he
thing.
shouldn't do because the company is potentially talking to a lot of
Yeah,
people.
I should reach out to him about that.
Yeah.
Probably not the best thing. That's true. But yeah. I don't know.
I'd say Sirius or Fox.
But would Sirius be that big a deal that he couldn't talk? Because he's already talked about it.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but it moves the market, right? Like
a show on Fox?
Fox Nation. I don't think they put him on the cable channel, but they do spend money for that app or whatever.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Being like
But I could see Sirius making him sign an NDA just because of all those deals that they do.
Really?
I bet some like the Alex Coopers of the world had to sign an NDA before it was announced.
I could see having Dave do it because he has a huge platform, you know.
But he said it was big though. Like I don't think seriously.
Just doing a podcast wouldn't be that
I
big.
think maybe we knocked over by that announcement.
No.
Do you?
I think it's a big media announcement.
I guess we've been there.
Stock wise, I think it might.
Maybe he's been there before. I don't know.
Yeah.
If we went to Fox like News, that would be pretty crazy. But
yeah,
maybe. I don't know. I was surprised. You didn't get it out of him. I thought he might actually even do that, but no, he did not. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. He was not playful about chicken fry either. I did notice that. So.
He did not like that you called out the rap. It seemed like no one else.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
You don't like the rap?
Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't. It doesn't. I'm sure it's very successful. I'm just saying it's not for me. That's all. It seems weird. It just seems.
But it wasn't good. I mean,
but it just seems, I think he knows that, but it seems like they're stringing it along.
I think she should let this one breathe for a little. Like she was making threats yesterday about like if he shows pictures of their cat again, she's gonna post the videos that she has and shit. It's like I don't know.
Pictures of their cat?
Yeah, he's posting pictures of their cat.
You can't be doing that, I guess. Jesus.
It's weird to do anything where literally Chicken Fry said like I'm doing this for other women who are in abusive relationships and like it seems like a very serious thing and then it's followed by a diss track. It seems unusual.
It does seem strange.
I don't remember fucking DJ Khaled working with the Cosby victims.
That's what I'm saying. It does feel unusual. Yeah. In the way he says that he's part of it, I'm like, it doesn't feel the same to me.
Right.
He's like, their lawyer reached out to me like, yeah, it doesn't feel the same. I don't know. I get what you're saying. Like, clearly he's an asshole, but yeah, I don't know. What else you got? You bring in any thoughts today, Kane? What do you have?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
All right, let's hear it. Get that phone out, Kane.
Yeah. I was asking about the race that you're supposed to do, right? The across America.
Yeah. Yeah. You asking them about what you're saying? Or?
Yeah, just as anything.
What did they say?
I don't know.
Oh, we've had. I had a conversation with John 2 days ago. We're kind of like getting in.
John in Scranton?
Yes.
Okay.
The early stages of trying to like plan things out and like try to get like sponsorships attached to it.
Who better, Justin and John from Scranton?
Yeah, because
waiting for the right moment to get Montante involved.
Are there any people locked in yet to doing it for sure?
We just don't know.
We don't know what.
Like the exact date.
What it's going to be. Yeah. That's fair. I think that feels like that's going to be, if it happens, late next year, I guess. It doesn't take forever. It's like, but like, I remember people were like, oh, they can't take 2 weeks, 3 weeks off. We can do it in like 4 days. It's like, there are ways to do it, I think. So I hope we do it. But we have to get legitimate. For something like that, you have to get real sponsors. Like big money, like one big money sponsor to pay for everything. Because they're talking cars, flights, hotel.
You're thinking like
prize.
5 to 7 days kind of thing?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I to be fair, I've never planned a show like that. That's for other people to do. But yeah, I don't want somebody. I'm not gonna ask guys to be away from their families or their jobs for 2 weeks. Like that's not gonna work. So yeah, like 4 or 5 days, ideally.
Hey, has anybody reached out to Gus about the end of the year stuff yet?
He said he was going to do it.
Can't say
where we are.
I'm sure it's right on track.
I'm familiar with where the process is and where it's going. Yeah.
Really?
He has reached out to us for a couple things.
Yes.
He's working on it.
Yes.
That's what he says. Yes.
And with some real effort.
Really?
Yes.
Excellent.
Maybe this work ethic, now he's working, maybe he's established like a sense of discipline or something.
Oh, I work.
Yeah, right.
He's a manager now. You see that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he got a new vest.
Oh,
Really?
that's big.
He's
He's got
now,
what's that?
I gotta see his tweet because it is a little ironic.
Ironic.
Let me hear about that.
It's actually shocking. Surprised he's reached out and is doing all
Some of the
this.
stuff he was telling me, I was pretty impressed with.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So he tweets out the video. Goodbye, delivery associate Gus. Hello, lead driver Gus. Iowa Minute fan says, for us uneducated, what's the difference? He goes, pay raise, now in a manager position, have to close every night and make sure all drivers remain on pace throughout the route. Also, I need to troubleshoot any issues that may arise, flat tires, etc.
Oh, of course. Of course. He's dealt with those before.
Rising through the ranks.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Has he bought tires yet?
We're not sure.
Yeah, I know, he's probably, yes. When he's done driving for the day, he calls it a day.
Feel his pain. It's expensive. So,
Yeah, how much did it run you? Over
$1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah. But you got to think about it. I was here, so I would have to get a tow truck to bring me.
$2,000 gone the last couple
I know.
of days.
Think about it like
Yeah,
that.
it's been
You
tough.
actually
window.
spend-
I don't pay for daycare though. That's my.
It's true.
I keep
That's
going
how
back
you
to that.
rationalize it that
Yeah,
way.
Yep.
Saw Andy Mayo tweet out, my guy Andy Mayo, say, if Mick's on his way to Watertown, what are we even doing here? It's just true. There's a 30% chance Mick's flying down the highway right now.
That'd be fun.
Give it a little vim and vigor, I hope. What else? Oh, what else, Kane?
You've been asking for a baby in studio for a long time, right?
Yes.
As Practice Pat offered his services, he just had a kid.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Maybe Wednesday.
And from what I'm hearing, I've a little buzz that his wife maybe might not like you so much, and that might be the reason why he hasn't really offered. But
My God.
could be.
Who are your sources?
I don't know. Maybe Don the jeweler or somebody like that. But
Why would she like me?
I don't know. I'm just saying, why hasn't he offered? He's such a big show guy. You know, he's gonna be here near tomorrow. He should
Well, maybe
answer
she
for
does
me.
hate me. I don't know.
That's a pretty strange ask of your wife in that situation.
To bring the
Why?
baby?
Can I bring our newborn to a podcast
Well, it's not
studio?
newborn anymore.
It's also like kind of oddly like it's kind of a gift to the wife.
Exactly.
Right.
Time away from the kid. No.
I should answer to this.
Yeah, but it's a thing. It's brand new, right?
Yes.
It's not doing anything, Dave. It's sitting there eating and shitting and sleeping.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. A boy or a girl? Do we know?
No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
You don't know, Mike?
I don't.
Well,
I do know that I went into a live stream of a guy I've talked about before on my show.
Yeah.
Just you wouldn't know the name. No,
Yeah.
and no one alerted me to this. The show had been up for a couple days, and I just noticed he reads the name Pat Ford, and he's making jokes about like me and Craig, and I was like, he didn't know that I would find this. He just did it for himself.
It's a lonely guy. He's a lonely guy. Well, I'm sorry his wife doesn't like me. I'm sure she's a lovely woman. That's a shame. What can you do?
You just pulled that out of your ass, Kane.
It's very
What are you
hurtful.
talking about?
He's working the phone.
I pulled it out of my ass. No, I
He's
don't
working
think
the
so.
sources.
You think Don the jeweler would somehow hear from
Speaking-
back sources? that-
Speaking of Don the jeweler,
Pat's a yapper, though. I think there's a 50% chance that's true.
Interesting.
It's a shame.
some chatter. Don's he's some chatter that the producers are banning Don from the show here.
Oh no,
that is a lie.
Come on,
I thought Menners was banning him. I saw on Twitter.
There's a lot of stuff going around, but it came back to Dave as banned.
Stop moving that
Don
mic
the
around. It's making a sound.
I'm sorry.
What's that?
That is ridiculous.
No, you'd be welcome here, right? Well, I mean,
100%.
we give
Why
everyone
wouldn't
a
he?
shot.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't he?
Well, yeah. What would the reason be to ban him?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
it's just what the chatter is.
Don't we have a good relationship with him?
Yes.
Great relationship with Don.
I like Don.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
he's welcome here anytime. I don't think
Glad we cleared that up.
there's anybody currently banned. I think if Stephen Glasser comes in,
There's some questions that you
The idea of starting a rumor and then going, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Oh, it's definitely out there. It's definitely out there. I've gotten some stuff about it.
They're self-imposed bans. People.
What do you mean, like who?
Steve from Gloucester.
Sure.
Had a but seems to be lifted. Mick, self-imposed
Sure,
ban.
but always welcome back if they want to come back. Like, again, if they're in a right frame of mind. If they're not, they shouldn't do it. That's all. Just try to look out for people, and you wind up on people's lists like Mick or Pat Ford's wife.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
They should do a podcast together.
Jesus Christ, who's been a bigger Mick supporter than me, Justin?
No one has.
My God.
And I
Turns on me.
think he was a little upset that you didn't give him the true credit for the Mick and Fry thing, because you said there was somebody that said Mick and Fry, and it was definitely him. And I think he might have took it.
You know what?
The second joke you've stolen from
You know what? The first joke was controversial enough. I'll give him Mick and Fry. At least I'll give him
needs
that. Give him that at least. He can have it. You can have it.
At least give me.
It's his.
I was at that dinner.
I was with Mick and Fry that night. Well, I think I would be happy to push Mick and Chicken Fry. I think Chicken Fry and Mick would be a good couple.
Definitely.
Sure.
You know, I think they do well together.
Don't hurt her feelings.
That's true. Yeah.
Good point.
As Kane said the other night at the thing, he's like, I don't know what she's bitching about.
Every girl goes through that.
It wasn't articulated well. But from the stories I heard, I don't know if I'm going to call the guy a monster yet. I mean, if you're doing it to help women, why don't you? You're not going to sign the NDA. Why don't you release everything? What would be the reason?
If you take
making a book, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
If you take your significant other's phone and throw it as hard as you can against the wall to send some type of message, you're a monster.
A monster?
Like you're
a monster.
You're
put it this way. I would suggest if you're doing that, you're doing other stuff.
Yes.
Well, sure. But I would say the other stuff makes you a monster.
Yeah.
You're implying.
right. But I'm saying that action is.
But the thing that makes you do that is the thing that makes you do other things.
Right.
Yes.
Well, look at it this way: if it was Bruce
Mike's
Springsteen,
so quick to jump in and defend, and that's
and it was
incredible. The speed was remarkable.
Most consistency in the history of the show.
Dave didn't even finish a sentence.
That's great to be like he's a monster because he threw a phone against.
No, it's one incident of what would likely be met. That's like a good indicator, I would say.
I wouldn't disagree.
I'm starting to think Matt Farwell's innocent. Is all I'm saying. This kind of.
But if a woman was accusing Springsteen of that, wouldn't you want a little more information before you made any judgments? I know you're not a Zach Bryan fan per se.
Sure.
It sounds like an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
She sounded like a jilted lover a little bit. I don't know exactly.
I said
what
to
happened,
Dave on
but-
Unnamed Thursday. I said this doesn't seem like $12 million to me, and he said there's more. He did say there's more there. So, and I also was correct, and I said, I think Dave agreed that it was worth more than $12 million for her not to say anything.
Do you think she was offered the $12 million only because she has a huge platform, right?
Of course.
So I mean, the $12 million is not as relevant as they're making it sound. I mean, if she had no platform, she wouldn't have got offered $12 million.
Should have got $50,000 or something.
That's right.
Which I'm sure he's. Which by the way, I'm sure he's done.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
he's
I
probably
know.
given $80,000. Yeah, I don't know that, but it seems like
Is
people
Dave
are
really the one you want speaking on it? I mean, he was at, he had that, he was at the,
what?
No. Who's the guy that died from ALS? P. Frady's.
Yeah.
He's at the memorial and
Should be
he's showing the video of he's pushing the girl's head into the headboard, banging her from behind. It's like, I don't know if I want that guy really there.
That was at Pete Frady's
Wait,
thing?
what?
Yes. Well, that's when it came out. It came out and he mentioned it when he was at the memorial. He put a video out.
They debuted it at the charity event.
No.
I'm very confused.
No. It didn't debut. He was at the
Pete Frady's irrelevant to the story.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoehorn it in there.
Slow down.
All right.
Yeah, let's start it over.
So the sex tape was coming out. So he was at the memorial and he made a video
Yeah.
and talked about the sex tape.
Was the day he died or something you're saying?
Yeah, I was either at his funeral or the memorial. I don't think it was a funeral memorial, but it was just the point.
So we can't weigh in on the chicken fry thing?
It
then?
just seems odd that he'd be the one doing it. He has
Well,
other
he's her boss.
Well, I get that, but he has other accusations against him and that stuff, and I know it's been
But
all
he'll talk
cleared
about
out.
it. But he'll talk about it.
It just
though.
doesn't seem like the right guy to have.
I'm
there
still
for that.
confused. Did he speak at the Pete Frady's memorial?
No, he shot a video at the Pete Frady's memorial with the headboard.
Like one of his
Yeah, slow thing. It kind of
Doesn't make any
slow
sense
things
to
down a
anyone.
little bit at the event.
He was holding a dog collar.
I think your larger point is he's had these controversies, so he shouldn't weigh in. I think he's
come out of this.
I think he's more likely to weigh in because he's had these controversies. I think.
I think followers of Barstool, they're critical of Dave because they've followed it along the entire process. But the internet loves every fucking
But
thing.
if your
Dave has
objective
done
from
in
her
this
is to
process.
help other women, why? Then a lot of women they don't like him, right?
I think a lot of women like him now because he has those fucking dogs.
they think he's protecting women by doing this and coming to her defense.
Yeah, which I think has protected her a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
She's getting all their Black Friday merch profits.
Oh, thank God. I was really worried for her before that. Are they donating those to some sort of female battered? Are they doing something like that? Is she doing that with her money?
Enough. Can we give her some money?
I mean,
she's been through enough.
she makes a lot of money. Is that what she's going to? A proceed that going to go to some
I haven't
charity
heard
or
any
no?
of that.
Okay,
I
that
haven't
might
heard
be a
any
good
of
move. Just to say. What else?
You seem pretty fired up about those Massachusetts politicians going to Cuba or wherever they were going.
I do want to quote tweet. Everyone gets where I'm just thinking.
It just seemed like you're getting in the.
I think as a libertarian, I always say it's a gigantic waste of time. And I saw they said they're paying for themselves. They're not. Why any politician, why any congressman needs to go to another country to go study something, for taxpayers to pay that is insane.
Yeah,
it's a vacation. Why do I care if Ed Markey goes to Italy to study the environment?
Because they can bring some of that back here and cure us.
It's like, what the fuck? This is like behavior that in 2024, people should say no. Like, this should stop. I don't think that's difficult.
Most people don't care about it, which is probably why they get not don't care, but
I
don't
get-
even read the article.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I could sleep at night. I just think it's crazy that it's still happening. Like Michelle Wu at some point when she's elected mayor will go to some mayor's or will go.
She did something. I just can't remember. It off the top
Yeah,
of my head.
she'll go to Australia or something. And by the way, she'll have security with her, and she'll have this, and they're not going to fly. She's not going to fly a Row 26 on Allegiant Airlines. So it's like, Justin loves that big laugh. That I'll laugh about. But like, I don't. That is the kind of thing where I've never understood that ever. Like I actually don't even really understand. Like, so when Elizabeth Warren runs for president, or J.D. Vance, or whomever, they're a senator of a state. Like, when they're running for president for 8 months and they're traveling all over the place, they just abandon that job.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pretty much, yes.
We're paying for that. Like, they're getting a senator's salary is how much, Justin? Look it up, Justin. This is another trivia question.
Why would you guess?
Mike, he was literally scratching his head and looked up. It's like,
They have huge staffs, though. I mean,
You might know
but
that.
still, okay, you get the point.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
we
it's weird.
elected them.
Well, it shows more how little we need them.
That's right.
Oh,
That's what I'm
totally.
They
thinking.
can literally just take off. And
Well, that's what I was saying. My buddy, who I was talking about, got all worked up about Trump being elected. A great friend of mine. I was kind of like, here's the other thing: is like presidents, like it was set up so presidents don't matter that much.
Right.
True.
Like America was built because of kings. Like it's Congress and Senate mean more than, and Supreme Court justices mean more than presidents. I think
is it crazy? And
you
maybe
could get rid of it. What's wrong, Mike? Is it crazy? What?
Oh no! I didn't know if you were looking for
That was a stroke.
Maybe this is because I'm actually paying taxes now.
Yes.
but like, is it crazy to be like, hey, I'm paying you this much in taxes? What do those dollars go to?
Of course,
You
no.
know, like-
that's your responsibility.
Well, I
You
think
should-
you can make a request to find out that information.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna fucking lie to you, but
Right.
What does a senator get, Justin?
$174,000 a year.
$174,000 a year. And by the way, we know these senators make $174,000 a year. Somehow always leave office with like $30 million in net worth.
Yep. The best trader in the country the past 20 years has been Nancy
Pelosi. She's got like $300 million.
Matt Gaetz is going to take care of that for us. He's going to get to the bottom
Damn
of it.
straight, brother.
Damn right. Great man. A great man. Great normal man. So yeah, that stuff does trigger me because it's just, I'm always annoyed that, like to Mike's point, that nobody cares.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, 14 people are going. Like, why are they going?
I don't even mean cares. Like, if you told people that, they'd be like, "Oh, that's ridiculous." But most people don't even like notice it's going on. You know?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
This is why you should be an Elon guy. He's going to clean all that shit up.
You think so?
Yep.
Him and Vivek.
It's going to be chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
People do seem high on what's his name though, RFK Jr. Like with that health stuff.
Well, I like what he's saying.
Yeah,
definitely.
They did catch him though. That picture.
Oh, the McDonald's.
It's
You
tough.
could have McDonald's.
That's a tough look.
He
You're
said,
right.
"I have no problem with McDonald's."
I think it's so, you kind of, I will say that when I see pictures of like when people show him he's jacked and they show this the trans person, is that who it is?
Yes.
It's kind of like, well, that doesn't mean that one knows, like one's a doctor. Like that doesn't mean necessarily he knows more. Like I'm fine with him. But I probably wouldn't pick him, but I don't think it's a disaster everyone thinks it's going to be.
No.
But it is crazy that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is in charge of this. It is funny. I mean, it's a funny, the Trump world, I'm telling you, I would not be knocked over if Hulk Hogan was named to some cabinet position.
That would
God,
be
I
great.
hope
In the Trump world, I'd be like, yeah, I guess. He's Secretary of Defense, Hulk Hogan. Let's do it. Be fine by me at this point. But I think what Mike was saying earlier, the next 4 years will show everybody how irrelevant at the end of the day all this stuff really is.
Right. Everyone's talking like it's going to change everything.
Yeah, you'll see some things. Like I think the border will be tightened for sure.
Yeah. And there'll be a couple things that liberals will bitch about that people say are bad.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
Who's the latest? Dan Bongino is getting a role, I believe.
Really?
I think he's the latest.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was at the
by the
fight
way,
with him.
RFK is also very pro-choice.
Yeah.
Which I saw was pissing off some of the Mike Pence party of the Republican. We're like, well, wait a minute. Trump's promising this and that. Now he's doing this. So
Right. But RFK's not in charge of.
no, I know, but I'm saying you've got somebody in the. But again, but it's I'm saying everybody always bitches about something. So there you go. Yeah. What else? Let me do 1 second.
I got a couple things too.
All right, Kane, 1 second. Jack Pocket. Should I do it like Portnoy or should I just do it myself the way I do it? Feeling lucky? Well, get ready to try your luck with Jack Pocket, America's #1 lottery app. With Jack Pocket, you can order Powerball and Mega Millions tickets right on your phone. They even have official state lottery games. Every day there are millions up for grabs right on your phone. Use my code, KIRK, code Kirk for a free Powerball or Mega Millions ticket. Don't wait. Download Jackpocket for your chance to win big. Good luck. Download Jackpocket today. Use code KIRK. Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app and official partner of Barstool Sports. What else you got, Kane?
Did you want to? Are you trying to win the dozen, or is it just like a gimmick where you're going to have John Gruden on the team? Or is it, I don't know really.
We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I would be willing to. I have a couple other things in mind, but if it came down to it, it'd be funny if I did a season with John Gruden. It's also a short season. It's February to June. I feel like, I would probably take a bullet for Jeff. And by the way, maybe Gruden is like some genius. I have no idea.
I was going to ask, does he just know football?
I think
does he
probably
know,
yes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, does he get the census man knows anything else?
Maybe other sports.
Yeah, right. But you think, I don't think he's a big movies guy. Or TV
But that'd
guy.
be good.
Right. Yeah, but I don't think he knows. I think he knows more about like 1958 NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
Although he watches a lot of the modern game.
I mean, he coached up until 3 years ago.
True. I think it'd be very funny to be standing next to John Gruden on like a trivia thing. It would just make me laugh. So far, so good with him. It seems like he's on board to do stuff. So
Yeah.
talking to people, and I did text briefly with the coach over the weekend about a dozen trivia. He seems open to it. So we'll see.
I thought it was funny. I was surprised. Barstool Gruden is his Twitter handle.
Yeah, I don't think
Which is funny.
I don't think he's super hands on that one.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot of like sentences like Chargers, great play, and it's a video. I'm like, I don't think that's John Gruden.
Sure.
controlling
I
that Twitter.
thought he would get John Gruden,
Yeah. God knows who has that.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's been a good hire.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to do.
We'll do that NFL show.
Yeah, right. Like I don't think he'll do a podcast.
TikTok is
very
probably why he got hired.
No, definitely is.
Yeah.
He's very popular with doing that stuff. So essentially, he's going to do that, right? Those videos, like those football videos,
Yeah.
right?
Feeling nicey.
It's a good hire. I mean, I think.
I'm sure they'll have him on like advisors and stuff like that too.
You think?
Yeah.
I think you should do a show with like Che, who's like a crazy Bucks and
That'd be
Gruden
good.
fan. Just let
That'd
them
be a
do
good
like a
one.
once a week, like hour thing. Just go around the league, maybe. I don't know.
You have any other names you're thinking about for the team that you could even announce, or?
It sort of depends on what happens in terms of who leaves the company, who doesn't.
Okay.
The next few months. I don't know. I'm doing this thing with Brandon now. It feels like the dozen starts in February, so probably January they'll start putting that together, I guess. I think. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Are people possibly leaving the company? Like, are contracts up?
Yes.
Yes.
Of anyone we know?
Yes.
Well, you said Caleb on a name, right?
That I knew.
Gave him
Yeah,
that tonight?
you've talked about that.
And also a show, maybe a football show.
Potentially.
Yep.
But Caleb, does the show with somebody else too. So his little videos there. Somebody's eating ice cream during those. And that guy's on a good trivia team. So I don't know. Who knows? I have no idea. I might just start up my own team with two. I don't really know. I do miss it because last year was such a wasted year for us. So I do miss being in the mix. So we'll see next year. I'll be back. I will be back. I don't know with who. Nobody was with last year. I'll say that.
Oh, okay.
That's for sure. Starting fresh. Yeah. What else, Kane?
It's the Andy Mayo question of the day. I was curious about the intern situation.
So we got one back there or no?
We do not have an intern back here.
What's going on?
We do have to. I've reached out to Boston College actually to find interns.
Coleman did that.
That's Coleman's move. Wasn't that where the asshole came from? Or no?
This is
Yes,
the closest,
I
it's the
don't
closest
know for
school.
sure.
Well, actually, no. I guess that's like isn't that like with an actual broadcasting program?
Yeah.
It's closest.
Well, not a lot of schools around Watertown.
Yeah,
Around
the problem
the
is-
Boston area. That's true.
You would think a lot of people would want to come and intern on a major podcast, don't you?
I did have a conversation actually with somebody who was on the show recently who might be interested in doing some more
We
stuff.
ran the last one off in one
Who are you
day. That was
talking about?
crazy.
Someone who's on the show.
Who?
Facts, I'm guessing.
Yes.
To what? Be an intern?
Like a role, we could, yes. Like basically, when they leave.
Colonnade loves facts. He
You like
loves
an engineer or
First of
something?
all, in fact, I just met Fax for the first time.
No,
I
I
barely
think
know the guy.
it's more excited to hire an intern than when the guy falls asleep in the studio. Before the show.
Hey, he rationalized that. It was a perfect time to take a nap, he said.
He seems like a nice kid.
Yeah.
So what was his
And he's
pitch?
interested in broadcasting and all that stuff. So I think once he's...
Says he lives in Georgia.
Yes.
Okay.
But he's done with the Army at a certain point. The Army pays
like
to
Buster
bring...
Bluth.
They pay to...
When I'm done with Army.
Everything's going to be all right.
Okay, go ahead.
They pay to reintroduce people back into the workforce, basically.
Oh,
And
God.
he was saying that. So he,
Here?
I
Oh,
mean,
so he get
me and
paid
him
to
were
do
talking-
this?
Yeah, me and him were talking.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you have an idea for him. Why not?
Must have been a long, long conversation.
No, it's quick.
Was it? Surprise.
The Army's going to pay Fax to work here. Why not?
So they do for 6 months, apparently.
That's what America's all about, baby. That's the USA right there.
Very appealing offer.
Seems like a nice kid.
Yes.
Yeah, good guy. Good guy. What else, Justin?
What was I going to say? Any interest in this Whoopi Goldberg stuff?
I don't really understand it. So she went to a bakery? Is that right?
So she went to a bakery to get her birthday surprise.
It's weird Ted Danson was like dating her.
That is an odd pairing.
And that would not have survived today. That's, you want to
At
say.
like the height of Cheers, right?
Yeah, you want to say the 20 Stallone thing. Ted Danson in blackface, if he was the star of a sitcom today, would not be.
Yeah.
That would probably be it.
Yeah, I suspect.
She'd date like a lot of guys, though.
Good for her.
Yeah, I could say I was never attracted to Whoopi Goldberg for 1 second as a kid.
Makes you wonder what she's doing right. You know
True.
what I'm saying?
She has no eyebrows.
Yeah, I never got it.
She's like Felger. Felger has no eyebrows.
That's all I'm going to see.
Yeah, I always found that very weird about Felger. The man has no eyebrows. Look it up. Go ahead.
The place that made these
Made what?
refused to make them for
Like birthday cupcakes.
Birthday cupcakes.
Like something from a bakery.
Okay.
the place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh,
No,
What?
no.
What'd they do? What are they
Let
sharing?
me explain.
One of them was eating it, said, "What?" Pff, spit it out.
Oh.
They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff, but folks went and got them anyway, which is why I'm not telling you who made them. But it's not can't be because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my politics.
Yeah.
But that's okay because you know what? Listen. This is my mother's celebration.
Yeah.
Pick these up and celebrate with me and my mom.
It's her mother's birthday?
Yeah,
It was like her mother used
her
to
mother
make
used to
them.
make those.
I was gonna say, how old is Whoopi?
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, so she doesn't call the place out.
She didn't say their name, so I don't know. They've come forward and done
Yeah.
like press conferences and shit like that, but
I'm not gonna. Can I really kill her for that? She didn't say them.
but
right?
they're saying it's a blatant lie, and they know
Oh.
they made it very clear who it potentially could be.
How did she make that clear there?
I didn't see it, so that's what I was going to say. Like,
That's the cut. I mean, maybe there's more. Maybe you could tell by looking at the cookie it's distinctive. I don't know.
yeah,
But
or maybe that's what that bakery is known for
Maybe
specifically.
they made them and said, "Hey, we told Whoopi Goldberg that."
good
like,
publicity
our-
for them, honestly.
Oh,
It
they've been
almost feels
sold out
more
for
true
days.
that she didn't name them and was like, and they ended up still giving it to me. It didn't feel like a lie.
Yeah. So they're all upset.
Yeah. People are saying you should sue for defamation. Well, Fox News is telling the bakery to sue for
God,
defamation.
when I say so, no bigger pussies in the extreme right. They should sue Whoopi Goldberg. They should. That's what these people want the government to stay out of everything. Spend no money, spend no tax. They want the courts to sit there and have a cookie company sue Whoopi Goldberg. And by the way, I'm going to guess that cookie company has now made a fortune off this, right?
Oh, sold
definitely.
out.
It's great.
So how is that lawsuit going to work? Whoopi Goldberg should sue the cookie place for a slice of it. Jesus Christ.
You gotta give it to Whoopi. She's always stepping into something. There's always controversy.
She is.
For some reason.
The right hates her, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've never really got Whoopi Goldberg. The whole Whoopi Goldberg event, I never found her very funny.
Great.
I'm not a Sister Act guy. What?
Eddie was a great movie.
Eddie's not a great movie. Not a great movie. She's good in Ghost. I like
Yeah,
Ghost.
she's good in Ghost.
I like Ghost. She won the Oscar for Ghost.
All right.
That's it. Color Purple, she's good in. I never thought as a comedian she was funny. Like
she a
I'm gonna
stand-up?
guess. Yeah, she did like Broadway one person shows. Yeah.
Yeah, but is she like,
Like
or was that after she was famous?
Did you ever do? Have you done Comic Relief yet or no?
No.
You should do that at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
What the hell? I'll do it with you.
All right.
It was her, Billy, and Robin Williams.
Yeah.
But like, I never found she did like homeless person act. You know that whole thing she did. I
Right.
never found it funny. I don't.
But was she? I guess what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
like, did she do those after she became
I
famous?
don't know that.
Yeah, because everyone refers to her as a comedian, but I thought it was like the way I'm trying to
Like
think
I
of
don't.
an example, but-
Was she doing like clubs in like
right? That's what I'm
Oklahoma with like Dennis Wolfson or something? I don't think.
Yeah.
So. I don't think so. I don't. But I don't know. I've never read anything about her doing like stand up on the road or anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't think she was ever a stand up. I don't know. I've never. The Whoopi Goldberg thing is because I'm not a Sister Act guy. Dave probably is.
I didn't love it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I've seen it.
Been a long time. Yeah, it looks like she was on the road a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Is Eddie the one where she like coaches the Knicks or something?
Yeah, and she dated
Great movie.
in real life Frank Langella, who plays the owner of the team.
Oh wow.
The guy who plays Nixon. He's a bad guy in Dave.
Oh shit, the guy with the cowboy hat.
The guy with the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. The guy with the cowboy hat.
Interesting.
Yep. It's the title of the episode, Justin. The guy with the cowboy hat. Yep. But I've never really. I find her. I never watched The View. I find her less annoying than Joy Behar. I kind of respect Whoopi Goldberg a little bit. Like Joy Behar I just find to be a nag at this point.
Joy Behar, I believe, also a comic, which you would not think that show has 2 comedians.
No, right? Yeah, I mean, Rosie O'Donnell was not particularly funny in that show either.
Yeah.
Like again, I always say this. Barbara Walters started The View in '97. Dave, is that right, Justin?
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay, again, they just say
I'm looking it up.
Hold on.
And the show came with like it was just gonna be like
1997.
Boy, am I ever
That's good.
And it was just like 5 women, whatever, just bullshitting. Like, oh, I can't get an orgasm anymore. Oh, this is we're gonna do this or that or gossip. And now it's just 5 fucking people yapping about Trump all show. Yeah. People go to that?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
That's why these like my mom, she was a View.
Not anymore though.
Now it's like.
She's
now
passed out
she's
by
like
11.
political for no reason because The View switched to politics.
Has she become liberalized?
No, she like
The other
loves
way.
Trump
Right.
and hates the fact that the show switched like that. Whatever. It
But that's
was
not your
10
mom's
years
fault.
ago.
But they have
Correct.
made that switch. It's not like the right is given false information about that.
Right.
Like they've radical. Is that a pure Trump 2016 View move? Like if
No, that happened before.
was like when Rosie
it was
on.
what's his face's
Yeah.
wife we used to have on the show.
Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Which is
That's
the right, but still.
No, I know,
which
but I'm
is-
saying they used to torment her though.
Yes.
And McCain's kid.
Yep. And Candace Bure was on there. Candace Cameron Bure.
Oh, Kirk Cameron's sister.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Another loon.
But it was just
Is she
like
as bad as him?
Yeah, I think so.
it was just like your tradition. It was like Rosie's talk show, except with like 5 women instead of just her.
Yeah, Rosie never. Other than the weird thing with Tom Selleck, which is one of the weird clips. And have you ever seen that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh my God, Selleck was promoting. I think he's promoting the movie he did with Spielberg's wife and Ellen, The Love Letter, maybe. And Rosie basically badgered him about being a member of the NRA. It was after a school shooting. It might have been after Columbine, maybe.
I know. I don't. Oh, maybe I.
It's
it
very
sounds
uncomfortable.
A little familiar.
It
but
gets very uncomfortable, and Selleck is like, he's like, I'm like kind of with you.
Why are you
Like,
doing this to
he's
me?
like, I'm with you. He's like, I'm not for school. She's like, I'm a gun owner. I hunt. Like, I don't have like Uzis. Like,
Yeah.
and she wanted to make this point, and you could tell even the audience who loved. Remember, they fucking loved Rosie O'Donnell.
It was the greatest talk show.
She would pretend to remember. She would pretend to be in love with Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise would pretend to be.
She'd fire the Nerf balls at the camera.
You love that's a Colleen show.
It's an
right there.
all-time Colleen show.
A friend of mine went from the great Mike Lacey, Dr. Mike Lacey, went with his girlfriend at the time. And I was down on Lacey at this point because he was like these guys when he had a girlfriend, like he would like everything she liked.
Oh, interesting.
So he's like, we're going to Rosie O'Donnell. He could say afterwards, he's like, I believe it's like before the show starts, you go underneath your chair and there's milk and cookies for I was like, you are gay.
That is a nice touch.
Oh God. But Rosie had America, man. She had him by her finger for a few years. So did Ellen, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why
Ellen
funny
for
that
much
2
longer.
big daytime talk shows post Oprah are 2 lesbian comedians.
And much angrier than they
Like
than they
not great
posed.
people either.
Yeah.
Although I do think Rosie's nuts, but but nobody, like Ellen's like was evil. Like I think Rosie to her staff, I think I could be wrong, was like pretty good.
I think so.
Ellen was like fucking the worst, which we reported first on Kirk and Callahan.
You should check out Rosie's TikTok one day if you're ever.
Oh, it's bad.
Is the one who's wearing those crazy glasses all the time?
Yeah.
Dave should hire her.
They're just it's a call with Nana.
How about
It's like,
Rosie and Gruden?
I went out and fed the squirrels today,
Oh,
and it's like, oh Jesus Christ!
What was it? She wouldn't talk to the kid with cancer, right? You
Yeah,
flew all the way out there.
Yeah. She literally just walked right by him. They said,
asshole.
Lisa, she was like,
That's a monster.
crazy. Jerry was always excited. Like, we said it first. She was a cunt. But yeah, anyway, why are we talking about that? Oh, Whoopi. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing something in the story, but that's all she said. Like, they should thank her as always. Like, that's as good as a pizza review.
They get very there's people that like don't stick up for like certain free speech causes and stuff. So once that person steps up,
Right.
like Fox News is like, let's get him.
Let's go get
And it's
him.
like, well, that's the same. I've said this
Exact
forever.
same, right.
It's the same thing, and people call me a liberal pussy when I say that.
Right.
But I'm not. I'm right.
No, she should be able to say that if she wants. Like, and by the way, if she's telling the truth and they're saying like, yeah, right, like you can't have your, she should go on The View and say that. Yep. That's a good conversation.
Yep. Sure.
Like, hey, these hardcore right wingers who want us to be free and say whatever we want, and Trump shoots from the hip. I want to get fucking cookies for my birthday, and they're like, you can't have cookies because you like Harris.
Right.
Well, it's like, but you get mad because we're canceling you because you like Trump. Never ends. What's your favorite cookie, Kane?
The vanilla Oreo.
Oh,
It's
really?
It's an outside the box choice.
I like that
Really?
one. It's a gray one. Or those like little wafer cookies. I like those too.
The wafer,
Yes.
with the cream in the middle.
Yes.
That's your thing, the Oreo or that. Really? You don't like that? So you like that better than the traditional chocolate Oreo?
Yes.
I'm astounded by that.
Yeah,
so
you'll
get a box of those?
Yep. I'm a white chocolate guy too, so I guess it kind of.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not. Dave?
I'm not a cookie guy outside of the bakery that I go to. That's it.
What's it's a chocolate chip
It's
or
an M&M cookie.
Those are good.
It's
Ooh, that's good.
unbelievable.
I also like the ones at the holidays that you put the little Hershey Kiss in with the sugar cookie.
With the sugar, those are good.
Those are
Mike?
great.
I actually don't love those as much as I like both items. I like a sugar cookie and a Hershey Kiss.
Ooh.
Not together.
Justin?
Look at that.
Just a regular Oreo is probably mine.
The classic. Do you open it up?
No, I think I
You dunk it.
Yes, I'm a dunker.
Chocolate or regular milk?
Either works, but it has to be whole milk.
What about a double stuff? You into the double stuff?
No,
That feels to me to be too
too
much.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Oreo's doing a lot. If you look at the flavors they're offering now, there's
I
a
saw
lot-
the other day they had
lot of business.
Coca-Cola Oreos.
Oh, I think I saw that too. Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
understand that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
My daughter likes those mint ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hate
Those are
mint,
good.
I hate
Those
mint
are good.
stuff, so I'm not a mint guy, but yeah. Oof. Yeah, you're right though. They have clearly branched out into stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the classic Oreo is a damn good cookie.
Sure.
When I was a kid, I used to every night in high school, after practice, I would make myself a hot fudge sundae and I'd crumble like 5 Oreo cookies and just chow it.
That's good.
God damn, it was good.
Good stuff.
Trader Joe's has a great cookie. Peanut butter cookies are very good. Yeah.
Peanut butter. Okay, I could see that. All right. What else?
You see that Shaq agrees with your basketball take. The NBA's boring now.
ESPN's Shaquille O'Neal, is that what you said?
Yes. Well, no. Technically, no. But yes,
Soon enough,
I know
though,
what you
right?
mean.
Well, they're going to
They're
lease
licensing,
it, right?
yes.
So all this stuff, I told everyone. Everyone's like, oh, inside the NBA. I'm like, it's not going to be over. They're going to go somewhere else. They're going to ESPN, right? Essentially?
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's good news.
Here's my piece of advice for ESPN. Nickel's worth of free advice. I don't know if they'll listen to me. That show works. Keep Stephen A. off that show.
Yeah, definitely.
Let him do his stuff everywhere else, but
No, they're going to do that.
Yep.
yeah.
That's 100%.
I
He's going to
know
be on the
that.
first episode within 5
He's going to
minutes.
be dying. He's a jock sniffer. Don't forget about Stephen A. He's a jock sniffer.
No question.
He's going to want to be on that show so bad. He's trying
Yeah.
to push Ernie out.
Oh, is Ernie going with him?
I would assume. I think they're licensing the show,
Yeah,
right?
everything's staying the same. They're still like TNT employees.
Right, they're
Everything's
just
the
selling
same.
it to ESPN for the basketball
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they don't have NBA rights.
They have no
right?
NBA rights.
He'd
So
be a
they-
terrible replacement for him too. 'Cause
Terrible.
Totally different personality.
No, he sets it. He's a table setter, Ernie
right.
Johnson. You don't.
Stays out of the way.
You've got enough alpha there. Like,
Exactly.
truthfully, you don't even need Shaq.
That's true.
You don't even need Kenny really either. But
Shaq and Barkley are good
they're
together.
good together. They are good together. Yeah, that worked out. At first, it didn't seem like it was going to.
Yeah, they made it work.
Like, but they bring in anybody else. They bring in Damon Green. They all suck. Draymond Green is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, stinks. Paul Pierce stinks. All these guys stink. Kendrick Perkins stinks. Keep Stephen A. off there. Keep him
Yeah.
off there.
They're-
Would you be
they're
okay?
definitely going to do that. Fuck.
Would you be okay if Josh replaced Ernie Johnson or no?
That'd be great.
Yeah, that could work. That
Yeah.
could work. Josh and James, they're fine. All due
I like
respect.
the idea of Josh, like the Charles is giving it to Josh. He's like, oh, come on, fellas.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, we got highlights here.
Back to business.
Yeah, the Bucks are playing the Timberwolves tonight. Shaq agrees with me on the other night. The Celtics beat the Raptors, who stink, in overtime. The Celtics, by the way, are not playing well right now.
A lot of controversy. Thinking Tatum traveled on that last play. Yeah.
Also, I'll tell you this: I'm a body language guy. I know when people hate each other. Tatum and Brown hate each other.
You think so?
Hate each other.
Why do you say that? Body language?
Body language. But I think Brown winning an MVP in the finals bothered Tatum. I think they both want to be the number one guy on the team.
I think the Nike stuff bothers him too.
I think that as well. I saw Tatum at that game winner the other night. Brown was nowhere to be found. Go watch. Just go watch. And he did travel. The Celtics took 61 3-pointers in that game. It was a 53-minute game. They took 61 3-pointers.
It's hard to defend that.
I mean, look, I say this every time. I'm not saying I'm not one of these old guys who says that like the players in the old days were better. I'm not saying that. Definitely not. Jaylen Brown could have played in the 80s, and Jason Tatum could have played. And if Larry Bird had the conditioning in today's game, he'd be a great player. Like the great players are great players, and I get why they do it. If you take 53s and you make 20 of them, that's 60 points on 50 shots. Same as shooting 30 or 50 on 2. So I get it. I find the NBA right now. Get ready. This is my woke brothers and sisters out there.
Okay.
WNBA is a better product right now.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yep. Better product.
Is this a mandated unnamed show opinion?
There's no reason to get into that. I watched one WNBA game in my life, but it's at least sometimes they dribble around and pass and like shoot twos. What did my man Shaq have to say?
So why everybody has the same strategy? I think it makes the game boring. I remember back in our day, Baron, Utah was going to run some.
Baron Davis?
The Clippers going to run some The Lakers had the triangle. Miami had the floppy. You know, every team, like we had to have like an hour and a half shoot around to try to stop other team plays. Now it's everything. You switch everything. You got Victor Wembanyama.
Why is it positive?
Goddamn Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key.
All right, so he agrees with me.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the thing. This guy for the Spurs is great. Wembanyama, is that his name?
Yep.
He's like 7'5". He shoots like 50-footers.
Yeah,
It's
unbelievable.
great. I mean, he's
Freak of nature.
unbelievable talent, but I'm like...
He's also a string bean. He needs to put on some weight.
But why? Why does he? He just has to shoot threes. Doesn't matter.
I guess, but he
you're
can't
right.
just shoot
But
threes.
you're right. But like in the old days, he would have had to put on. But now it's just like it doesn't matter. He
I
just
think
shoots
when
threes.
the playoffs come, though, it changed a little bit. You know what I mean? He'll have to be more physical.
I don't know. The Celtics took a million threes in the playoffs last year. I don't know. I'm with Shaq. I think the NBA's not now because it's doing well, but they have to do something about it eventually.
It's popular, didn't it? It went up in ratings last year, didn't it?
Yeah, totally. No, yeah. Well, I could be wrong. I'm just saying. For me, it's not for me. What else, Justin?
Did you see John Rich's blog this morning?
No.
He took some time away.
Oh, did he address that?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw you've been battling some issues.
Yes.
Let me see. Explains him walking in the studio that time. We were in New York. He just stumbled in, remember?
He fell off the, I guess he wasn't on the wagon, right? He wasn't sober.
I don't know. Sorry I disappeared. What does he say, Justin?
He said he's been sober for I think 46 days. He's been dealing with some things. Now he's just taking it one step at a time.
Well, good for him.
It's good.
He's a good. I mean, he's a good kid. That's it's tough. Yeah, it's a tough.
He did mention that like eating dog shit was probably.
Oh, I forgot he did.
Was that a rock bottom moment? You think?
Yeah.
Why did he do that? Oh, he did it, but nobody that was like he didn't lose a bet, right? He did it
No.
himself.
So
right?
what happened was someone said like if Florida State loses to this, I'll eat dog shit. And they never did it. And so he said, I'll do it.
He did it. Man. And that was an awakening for him?
I basically went on a
imagine.
3-month bender. I started using alcohol to work, to write, to be more comfortable in social situations, pretty much for everything. That's how you end up eating dog shit on camera as a bit.
Kane at the Capitol Theater the other day.
I would never eat dog shit. I mean, that's
At that point, he might
That's
have
what you
Kane.
think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Problems happen like that.
Although I
Snowball.
did think it was odd. He was at work drinking and stuff. That I guess we guys saw this coming.
Yeah, I think he's had some issues in the past, right? You said here. Was he like on heroin or something?
Yes.
Heroin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice guy.
But also, that's not uncommon in that office either.
To eat dog shit? It
No,
feels
to
uncommon.
eat,
to me.
to eat dog shit, yes, but like after work, like to just
Eat dog shit?
No, to be drinking.
I guess. Yeah, I'm never. Yeah.
Just ratting on everyone. They're all
No,
drunks.
I'm just
No, there was literally a video the other day. John Gruden was like waiting for everybody else to drink a beer with him while they were watching the stream.
Yeah, that's why, again, if I
like
ran
that.
the ship, that just would not be happening. I just think it leads to dumb stuff. But, I mean, that's the way. Where was that, in Chicago?
Yes. Not shocking.
No, I'm just saying. It's a gateway drug right there. What else?
Did you see Gary Tanguay back on Broadway?
What?
Good for
Back
him.
on Broadway.
Broadway?
Boston Broadway-ish. He's just doing a theater play. That's all. It's the Casey Sherman shit. I don't know.
Like,
Remember he did that other one?
Yeah, I talked to Tango a couple weeks ago for like an hour. We had a good talk.
Oh.
And he was saying, we check in every like couple of months.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, he's great. He James L. Brooks, who did Terms of Endearment, As Good as It Gets, Broadcast News, has a movie coming out.
The Simpsons, right?
The creator, one of the creators of The Simpsons, has a movie coming out next year. They shot in Providence. He said he's a pretty decent role in it.
Wow.
He had a long scene with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Wow.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson's in it. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
He was in
Gary
that
Tanguay.
Netflix show, right? He was in that like climate change thing.
Oh, the
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
The
wasn't
movie,
he in
yeah,
that?
DiCaprio. He's in that. He was in Chappaquiddick. He had a role in that. He was in the Whitney Houston movie, like the biopic. They shot a concert at Gillette. He did that.
he was in Knives Out.
He was in that.
Out.
Yeah, big role
Yeah.
in that. Like
Yep.
again, like had the speaking. He's a SAG member. Like he's, again, he's not. He said to James. He was telling me, he's like, James L. Brooks said to me, he's like, you can play a newscaster, you can play whatever. He's like, James, I'm sick of playing newscasters. I'll play a regular
He's been
game."
typecast. Yeah.
So he got the role. Said he had a great time.
It'd be great if Tanguay is one of those guys, like he wins like an Oscar at 75 years
Oh,
old.
it'd be unbelievable.
You know?
Unbelievable. I'll give him he's dedicated. He's always, every time I talk to him, he's got an audition coming up for something.
That's good.
So, yeah, I'm happy for him.
Still doesn't want to come in here, huh?
No, I think he's.
Out of the
It's a
spotlight.
shame. I always liked Tanguay.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Probably my favorite one on that show.
He was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
He was a lot of fun. Yeah. But we've rekindled our friendship in like the last year and a half. We were never, but like, again, like the explosion of the Kirk and Callahan show when it ended, everybody just scurried for a while. But now we're okay. So, yeah. I mean, I'd love to have him here. Who knows? What else?
Conan O'Brien hosting the Oscars.
Yeah, it's a good choice. Good choice.
I could see that not being great.
He's always okay at those, though.
Yeah.
He's not political, which I like.
Sure.
Like, if it was going to be Kimmel, I'd be like, that's a tune-out for... I think the Oscars know that. That's a tune-out now for a lot of the country.
Because it was... Kimmel's done it several times, right?
Yeah, probably 3 or 4 times.
That's probably purposeful.
They were okay with no host, I thought. And then they had the disaster a couple of years ago. Remember they had... Was it Amy Poehler?
Amy
Schumer, not Amy
Regina Hall, Amy Schumer.
Right. It was a disaster, remember?
Yeah.
The terrible... Remember that skit where they dragged some actor up and they undressed him?
Oh, John Cena.
Was it Cena?
Yeah.
Basically molesting him? It's very strange. But I think Conan will be okay. Like, he'll be... At worst, he'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, he'll move it along. He did the TV Emmys. He was pretty funny.
Oh, okay.
He's never done the Oscars.
Has he done like the Golden Globes?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's done the Emmys a few times, so he'll be fine. He'll be fine. I think that's a good choice, especially he's non-political, which I think is a very good thing for that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Oscars this year. It's kind of wide open. What else?
You see Alec Baldwin back on SNL and new character, RFK Jr.
I saw that playing RFK Jr.
How's his impression?
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, that's terrible.
Terrible.
Oh, no.
Terrible.
Someone on that cast absolutely does a better RFK Jr.
Has to. I said this last time. It's like, in the past, they would use these characters to build up an actor on a show. Now they just, all right, let's bring back Alec Baldwin. Let's bring back, Alec Baldwin's on with Dana Carvey doing this. Like,
that's terrible.
Like what? Like if you watch the movie Saturday Night, which was covered on Why Are You Laughing?
It certainly was.
Like, they made fun of like Milton Berle. Milton Berle at that point was probably about the same age as Alec Baldwin is now.
Oh, really?
I would think it was 75,
I guess
right?
that's right. Yeah.
What year was Milton Berle born, Justin? You know who that is?
I do. He's the man with the
The
penis.
big penis, right? I should have known with Justin's always. He was born in...
Oh, wait.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wait. So 75.
Yeah.
He wasn't even 70. Right?
Yeah. How old's Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin.
60s?
Yeah, gotta be about the same. He's 67 then.
Yeah.
So Alec Baldwin is 66. Same age.
There you go.
Carvey, same age.
And it is, I don't even know if it's their fault. They have been around for 50 years.
Yeah.
So
right.
it just makes sense that they're that guy now.
Right. Also, Alec Baldwin, did kill somebody.
Well,
I
blame the armorer.
Sure. There's also that in the air, but whatever. So I don't, that just seems weird. And that means like RFK Jr. is going nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
So get ready for that. Like, they have like 1 million cast members too.
That's the funny thing, though, is like a hyper liberal guy is in Trump's cabinet, and they can't give him that. They're like, he's a monster.
Of course, yeah, right, of course. I bet you Alec Baldwin was great friends with him like 3 years ago.
I'm sure.
Like, no doubt. They're both psychos. Like, there's no question.
You think he insisted that he had to do it? Like, kind of like...
Who? Baldwin? Insisted to who? Lauren Michaels?
I guess, yeah.
No, I don't think that's how it works. No, he called him and he was like, I'm sure he was thrilled to do it. But it's also weird. Like, he's like, he also doesn't do Trump.
Right.
Because the other guy does it, right?
The cast member.
Yeah. It's just weird. Like, it's okay. Who knows? SimplySafe.com/Kirk. SIMPLI safe.com/Kirk. 60% off today by just visiting SimplySafe.com/Kirk. Keep your home protected year-round, 24/7 monitoring, no long-term contracts, no cancellation fees, and around $1 a day for all the protection. Black Friday sale, my listeners. 60% off, 60, any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. This is their best offer of the year. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. Head on over there. SIMPLI safe.com/Kirk. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like SimplySafe. What else?
Does it irritate you when you see people like Denzel saying all that shit, like the whole political...
What?
He did the whole, like,
Yes, I was irritated about it.
We're all slaves to information now. Like, just weird shit.
I mean, I get his larger point.
Why is that so weird?
The world is like now in your phone. Like, that's true. No?
I don't know. I just
does
don't
it
like
piss you off?
Yeah, I was a little irritated.
He had a lot of quotes because he was doing the circuit.
saying shit like that?
Because he what?
Because he was like doing the gladiator circuit. So I think he had a lot of quotes there.
Well, people will be asking him, right? Are you laughing at him, Justin, or no? What was that noise I just heard from you?
No.
Oh, okay. I know. To answer your question, no, I was not pissed off. But. Are you looking forward to Gladiator 2, Dave?
Yes, because it was one of my top 5 movies of all time.
Less now, though. Denzel's been running.
The information.
I'm not excited about Denzel.
You got to put the artist aside.
Yeah.
It's like me with Mick. Mick's mad at me right now, but the guy's an artist. You know, you gotta let him
can't figure out why he's mad at you.
I like it though. You got to embrace the full. You can't get. I can't say to Justin, hey, you can't get mad at them.
And
then not be. Yeah, I can't get mad at them. This is the beauty of Mick.
Yeah. Let's be positive, folks.
I'm trying.
I think Justin can get mad at him, by the way.
So do I. Yeah, so do I. Yes, of course. Of course. Maybe that's why he's mad at me. Who knows? What else, Justin?
Let's see here.
Oh, boy.
LaMelo Ball fined for saying no homo in his press conference the other day.
Who?
LaMelo Ball was
the
fined
basketball player?
$100,000.
Oh, is that what it was? I saw I got $100,000 fine. That's what it's for?
Yeah, we loaded up. No homo. That's what we want.
You can't right here, but loaded up. And then it looks over and goes, no homo.
That clip would have hurt a lot of kids if they heard that.
Oh, no question.
Killed
Jesus
themselves.
Christ. 100,000?
The way they were reporting is like LaMelo Ball fined for using homophobic slur. And I was like, oh, did he say it?
Did not, huh?
He did not. I thought we were back.
Might as well at that point if you're going to do it like Kobe did. Kobe got
Kobe did
destroyed.
that?
Oh, my God.
I don't remember that.
Remember the Kobe's fine for that?
No.
It was crazy. Let me look it up. It's weird. Well, I'm sorry, Justin, but Kobe's looked at now as this, you know.
I remember Tim Duncan said retarded, and it was a big deal.
Kobe Bryant fined $100,000 for gay slur, April 13, 2011.
Oh, wow.
He mouthed the word towards a ref.
The F word, yeah.
Mouthing it is pretty funny.
It's true. You ought to start doing that.
It's like the throat cut sign of.
Right. But we need, it's a good word. I'm not saying it's a positive word, but
then Kobe redeemed himself years later because he responded to someone on Twitter that said, "You're gay." And he said, "Just letting you know, at PackSmooth, using 'you're gay' as a way to put someone down ain't okay. Hashtag not cool."
What's his accent, Justin?
Delete that out of your vocab.
Hey, brother.
Questionable
Hey.
behavior. Yeah.
You would cancel somebody if somebody did that.
I was listening to that and I was just thinking in my head, I have to forget this.
Yeah.
I can't cancel Justin.
Nobody got a bigger pass than him, huh?
Kobe?
Jeez.
Oh, Justin's gum is where in your list?
Those transcripts
He was
are
top
bad.
5.
Is he still top 5?
Is it Living People? Is it?
Oh, I know.
It was living, I think, if I remember right.
We were all there. We were all together when it happened. Really,
It was tough.
Sure
Yes, I
were.
remember. It was.
What's that?
It was tough. My mom called me. She asked if I was okay. Mark called me.
Mark called you and asked if you were okay.
It was like, "Did you hear?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Then what did he say?
Like, holy shit, dude, Kobe's dead.
Yeah, it was kind of a lot of conversation that essentially I heard.
Yeah.
That was a Twitter topic day if there ever was one.
Oh, yeah.
Barstool changed their logo on Twitter
Crazy.
to Kobe Bryant.
Dave said I was trying to take down the company because I retweeted Ari Shaffir.
I remember he came to me. He's like, "What do you?" Dave said to me that morning. And I get now, of course, the sale was like that day.
Yeah.
He's like, "What are you going to talk about?" I was like, "I'm going to talk about the guy was a rapist." Like, I don't know what you want me to say. The guy raped somebody. He's like, oh, whatever. He just stormed off. I was like, "Okay, I don't know what you want." Who knows? The guy raped somebody. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. What else, Dave?
Friday Night Lights reboot. Boring.
Again?
Julie DeCaro in one of her posts over on Blue Sky said that the online harassment I face is almost entirely attributed to Barstool Bros.
She must really get a lot of attention still. By doing that, she's not asking for more attention.
Yeah, tons of engagement on Blue Sky.
Yeah. I took a look at Blue Sky the other night just to look at it. It looks like just the same as Twitter, but just like worse.
That's all it is.
Pretty much.
Less people.
I've heard people talking about it. Hasn't it been around for a decent amount of time?
I thought so too.
Yeah.
There were all these beat writers now. Like, you can find me over at Blue Sky. It's like, well, good for you. If
Why
you
wouldn't
feel
they
better.
go over to, what's it called? The Instagram competitor. Like, that makes more sense.
What was the other one that Trump tried to do?
True Social,
True
yeah.
Social, yeah.
Threads? Or True Social, that was Trump.
Threads is Instagram. Is Zuckerberg.
Yeah. But Truth Social, no one's on there, right?
The only thing
people are,
I
but
see on True Social is that Trump will post something and then people will screenshot it
And put it on
post
Twitter, right? Yeah,
Yes.
right. But I see that. I'm like, these, like, some of the people I follow are big movie people or TV people. Like, yeah, like, see you, fam. I'm out of here. You can find me over. I'm like, well, I'm not going there.
Right.
I'm not moving. It's too late. They've established they're Kleenex now at this point. Like, I'm not leaving Twitter. I agree. Twitter, I don't care about the political part of it, but some parts of Twitter stink now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if there's a Barstool post, if you look at the comments, if it's like, whatever, Dave and I fun on unnamed, all the posts would be the same. Be like, Dave Portnoy and Kirk Minnick had an engaging and interesting conversation. It's this weird AI. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
odd.
What is that? And then
It's
just a
just-
bunch of tits after that.
Yep. Or it's people selling their picks. You get a lot of that on Barstool.
What do you mean?
People are like, "Oh, I've been I got 3 picks last night on."
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant
Bob
pictures. Gotcha.
replies.
Yeah. So, I don't know. How was, oh, damn it. How was the Gen Zone this week? Was it a good episode or no?
Oh, shit. I didn't listen.
Did you guys listen to the Australian show?
Yes.
Did you guys listen to it?
No.
The Unnamed show?
The Australian show.
Australian Minifan.
No, I listened to a little bit of the other guys.
Okay, I listened to a little bit of the Australian Minifan show. And one of the guys, well, I like all those guys, but one of the guys was like ripping me. He's like, about the dog. Did you hear that?
Yes. Jamie, right?
He's like, he really was America's dog.
No.
Yes. Did you hear it? He was, right?
He was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, the guys were also ripping these guys. They're like, they won't have the sound. I was like, yeah, I'm sure they won't. But yeah, he was just like,
Well, they also called him out for saying you're doing this just for Kirk to say something on the show.
yeah, he wins.
Yeah.
But he was like, he was basically he's like, you're telling me if I'm okay, Australian accent, but you're telling me if Clyde died, that Kirk wouldn't be upset. I'm like, yes.
That's not the argument.
That's
not the argument at all.
Like, no one's disputing that. I would feel bad if Clyde died, but I would not then do a 10-minute video and expect, because he was like mascots were posting on Twitter that they were sad about it.
It would be like at a live show if you were like, we're going to take a break from the jokes and we're serious.
Yeah,
and,
right.
and played that montage. And then like me, Justin, and Dave had to be like, it's really brave of you to put that out there.
But you guys also be crying. Right, you hug me.
And then you bring out a new Clyde.
Yeah, a new Clyde. Ladies and gentlemen, Clyde Jr. Just crazy. And I mean, he's a nice kid, that guy. But I was like, this guy's nuts. But again, this is what happens. I think this is why dog people are crazy. I respect it, but like, he's a huge dog guy, so he thinks it's a natural reaction.
No, it's crazy.
It's not a natural reaction to bring your dog to work with you like that in that situation.
Well, you're an asshole if you do that.
It's just crazy.
This is a work environment. Like, it doesn't.
I'm an American. It's not. It wasn't my dog.
Right. if I was friends with Kirk Herbstreit, lived in my street, and I walked down the street, and he's like, I was like, oh, how's your dog? You know, I would be like, oh man, I feel sorry about that. I feel bad. Then I would never think about it again. That's the way normal people think. Are you a dog guy, Kane? Did you have a dog as a kid?
I did. I'm not a huge dog guy.
But am I wrong on this one?
No.
If your neighbor Kirk Herbstreit's dog, you wouldn't even go home and tell your family. You
Of
wouldn't be
course
like,
not.
hey, everyone.
Well, maybe it was like a dog that the kids liked and they played. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
bad
but-
news. Like, and they'd be like, oh, that seems a nice dog. And then be like, all right.
But I mean, he
wanna
was,
go to
on the
Bertucci's
show,
or something?
he was on the show a lot, the dog, right? The dog was constantly on the show. So maybe like a little something as a tribute. I get that.
You just wag that tail.
He just went over the top.
He's like, Kirk's an asshole. I'm like, okay, sure. But like, I'm right about this one. He's like, he was America's dog.
we didn't argue
If you, by
that.
the way, that's a show that, you want to see he's America's dog? I'll play it out. This is a show that a couple 100,000 people watch on a Saturday.
I didn't know he existed.
I'll
I didn't
give
know
you
Kirk
I'll give
Herbstreit
you
had
a
dog.
million people watch Saturday, which I don't think is true. There are how many people in America?
350?
Yeah, 500 million, whatever it is. Go walk around and ask if they knew Ben Herbst. Justin, do that today, okay? You want to do a man on the street today?
Sure.
I want you to ask random people, 100 random people, if they know who Ben Herbstreit is.
Okay.
How many do you think will know who he is?
You call him Ben.
I'm going to say 0. Well,
it's an unusual last name.
How many?
I'll
Will,
say
how many
two.
will break down?
So I
crying?
don't say, do you know the dog Ben Herbstreit?
Do you know Ben Herbstreit?
No.
Ben Herbstreit.
Do you know Ben Herbstreit died? Do you have any, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. I want to see what they say.
I think you have to add in social media a little bit here, just to play devil's advocate.
What do you mean?
Like all the posts on social media involving the dog throughout his entire
It's like-
run
it's-
on game day
it's
or
like
whatever.
when Curtis's girl, Mina Kimes, when her dog dies,
Lenny.
everyone's going to make that like it's going to be the. And I have nothing against Mina Kimes. Well, I guess Dave hates her, right? Portnoy hates her.
Yeah.
I'm sure, I'm sure she stinks. But like, I don't know her at all. And if her dog dies, I feel bad. But that is going to be a national like tragedy on Twitter when this happens. Just prepare yourself when that dog dies.
Question. Lenny, for your thoughts.
Mina Kimes on Blue Sky. She's left Twitter.
She left Twitter.
Oh, damn.
When do you think she'll be back?
Mina, Sarah Spain, Pablo Torre. Seems to be like the
We
same
lost
people
all?
that were only interacting with each other.
When
on
do you think
Twitter.
Mina Kimes will be back on Twitter?
Yeah.
2 months?
Yeah.
3 months? When
Good
she's
question.
like,
gets no
Within the
attention,
year
she'll
for
be back.
sure.
I mean, does anybody on Blue Sky have like 3 million followers? Like are that many people on
I
it?
don't know. I looked it up.
Well, all those sites inflate their numbers, anyways. Typically.
That's true.
Has about 14.5 million total users.
Yeah, it's true. You're right, though. Everything's inflated.
Yeah.
Okay.
AOC is the most followed individual.
Did she leave?
660,000 followers.
That's the most?
This is accurate.
She's got like
If it's
15 million
accurate.
on Twitter, right?
New York Times says 550,000.
Bad news from Chris Clemmer. He just retweeted the former pitcher Roy Oswalt. Remember him?
Yeah.
He said, given the uncertainty in baseball right now, I do not foresee any expansion teams for a very long time. And Clemmer said, sadly, he's making some good points, which means Clemmer will not be moving.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say a biography on Roy
That's what I thought was
Hey, look at that.
When you now, Chris Clemmer is the Grim Reaper now. When you say his name, when you say Clemmer posted about someone, you're like, oh God.
Where did Roy Oswald fall into that story? I didn't.
Or Oswald tweeted out like, hey, baseball's falling apart. They can't do an expansion. Clemmer's a good host, though. He hosted the unnamed, not the unnamed, Rundown smoothly the other day. He's a pro.
It's weird to see him in that spot.
He's like 3 feet higher than us, too.
I like that.
Yeah, he's a power guy.
Yeah.
What else, Dave or Justin? Or Kane? Or Mike?
I had something.
Go ahead,
I
Kane.
don't know if it got talked about. That Jerry Thornton's story was very odd. I don't know if you saw that. He lost his brother.
Yeah.
And then on the way to his brother's.
Yeah, his other brother died. Reached out to him. Very sad. His other brother died of
that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I think
did?
we did. Briefly, maybe. Very sad, though. His other brother died of like a heart attack or something while driving to the other brother's
funeral.
Now, that Montante is rare.
Yes.
Like, yeah, being next door next to somebody that's not that rare. Yeah. It reminds me of Doug Flutie, whose parents died like an hour apart. One parent died, the other parent died of a heart attack an hour later.
Wow. Totally separate? I mean, obviously, but
true story, Mike?
I'm saying they weren't together in some accident or something.
No, one was like sick and then the other one died. You can look it up. I think that's right. Died of a heart attack an hour later. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know.
Jeez.
Part of me is always like, fuck, because that's like closer than when my parents like Thornton. I'm kind of like, God damn it.
Yeah,
that's a better story.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the truth. Like, yeah,
They
like
outranked,
younger. Like, yeah, that's better grief.
Yours had more impact, I think.
I think so. Yeah, I like to think. Thank you, Dave.
It was 2 heart attacks.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. See, that's wild. Yeah. Yeah, that's too bad. Jerry's a good guy. I don't like seeing that. And, he wrote nice stories on both those guys. I think he was pretty close to, well, some people aren't close to their brothers, but he was close to both of them, I think. So that's very sad. Yeah. And young, I mean, relatively young guys, probably in their 50s, right? I would think.
It's the wild, crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. You start talking to your brother, Mike.
I speak to him once in a while.
When was the last time you really sat down with him, broke bread, played pinochle or something?
I suppose that's been a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Will you see him on Thanksgiving?
I imagine so. Yeah.
That feels like a no.
I don't know.
Dave, no?
I don't.
That's a no.
I'm seeing my family on Thanksgiving. I don't. Yeah.
Does your brother generally show up for those?
Yes.
You have a deposition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying it's either our family or his wife's family.
Oh, he goes over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You just got married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were in the wedding.
I was.
Okay. That feels like a tossed invite. Like put the
absolutely.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Yeah. Those are always weird. I've been there.
I was like, if they asked me to make a speech, I don't know how much I'm going to have to say.
I don't know this guy very well.
Seems
Seems like a hell of a guy.
Nice show. What's that?
Why don't you get to know him? Why don't you, forgive?
Hit the
Why
road.
don't you get to know him?
Forgive.
Well, not forgive, but just like get involved.
Why don't you forgive him?
You know what? Forgiven.
Good.
Slate swipe clean.
It's a terrible thing he did, but he's forgiven. Is he aware of any of this stuff or no? Is he staying in his own little world?
What's the? Oh, he listens to the show.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, hello.
He's a fan.
Hello to Paul.
I won't be seeing
Yes.
my brother, unfortunately.
Why is tapped out, huh?
Yeah, he tapped out.
Yeah, couldn't take it.
Couldn't take it.
Shoehorn that in.
Well, it's a little forced in. He died of a famous disease, though.
Yes.
That's good, at least. It's one of the big ones.
Yes, it's good. I don't know.
That's good.
What's the which disease?
ALS.
Hang his hat.
Oh, that is very famous.
Steve Gleason's still alive, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, if you really hate Mick, you're going to have him suffer from ALS. That'd be good for you, Jessica. Wish that on Mick.
No, I want a quick death. I
No.
don't need,
Well, it could be quick.
I did wish that on Sam Kennedy once to his face. He seemed hurt by that, but yeah.
I can imagine. That radio team that made fun of Steve Gleason, that must have been like 10 years ago. So he's had a hell of a run.
Crazy. I just saw, I shouldn't say it might even be him because he uses his brain to type, you know what I mean? Somebody said that Steve Gleason's going to be Jake Paul's next opponent, and he quote tweeted, he's like, yeah, bring it on. Like, he was good. He's funny. Yeah, there's a great documentary. Did you see it, Kane, or no? It's on Amazon about Steve Gleason.
The Steve Gleason one, yeah. It's
That's a
very
really
good.
good one.
Yeah,
He's a
really
fucking tough guy, man.
There were a
Jesus.
lot of those. Someone said he's going to fight Jimmy Carter next.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, like at some point, like is he going to fight like a real fighter? I don't know anything about I don't even know who the heavyweight
Well, he's
champion.
fought. I mean, like
Some real
UFC
fighter.
fighters and shit.
Some real fighter just reached out to him. I don't know.
Those are 2-minute rounds, also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't think he's fought anybody that's like legitimate at all, right?
yeah, I mean, I couldn't name you a single heavyweight right now. I assume he's a heavyweight. He's a big guy, right?
Didn't he fight, or maybe it was his brother, like Tyron Woodley and guys like that?
Did he? You might be right. His brother. I know his brother fought somebody too, right?
He played Floyd Mayweather. I'm pretty sure.
Which one did?
Logan.
Logan Paul.
I believe
okay.
he
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Harry told me that Logan Paul was dating Hawk Tua. Is that true or false?
Oh, wow.
Wow, that'd be big news.
That's what he told me.
Logan Paul gave Hawk Tua a podcast.
Oh, is that what it is?
And
Jake Paul.
Hawk
Jake
Tu-
Paul.
I'm so- Oh, I didn't know which one.
Okay.
But then Hawk Tua just revealed her boyfriend on her most recent.
Oh.
Pookie. I gotta say.
Why do you know that, Mike?
Why do I know this?
Yes.
I can keep my finger on the pulse.
Look at you.
And I gotta say, I don't mind the Hawk Tua girl.
Oh, she's okay?
I get the appeal, kind of. She's kind of funny. Like, it's not for me.
She had like
but-
an incredible, like, as quick as it's been, like incredible, like second act. Because she had a moment, she went away, and then she got the podcast, and now she's big.
Her podcast gets hundreds
Huge.
of thousands of views an
It's like
episode.
the third biggest podcast in the world right
Don't
now.
really know why though. Like it's not.
it's
She just
crazy.
made one funny
She's
comment.
kind of fun. Like, she's like not funny,
It's
but like
essentially
charming.
like it's such like Southern humor, right? Like,
Yeah.
she's like a Southern comedian.
And she talks about her asshole and
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks good.
Sounds like
You know,
Mike
that
listens to
helps.
every episode.
Introducing Pookie is
Oh, yeah.
That's her
Yeah,
boyfriend.
Pookie.
How long would Pookie last for, do you think?
They
Pookie's
seem
here
like
to
they have a
stay.
bond. I
Oh,
think.
Pookie's not going anywhere. Is Pookie famous or is Pookie her before
no.
famous
Poo-
boyfriend?
Pookie is her co-host's cousin.
If you remember,
Jesus, Mike.
she shouts out Pookie in the original Hawk.
I listened for my show.
I can
all right?
honestly say this is I swear this on my life. I've never seen the original video.
Oh, Kirk.
I have not.
That's a good video.
Hawk 2 is
Funny.
the sound she makes while performing fellatio. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You got a
Well,
Hawk too.
You got to do that in order to.
Okay, I don't need to
keep
hear
a
the
man
video.
up.
I'm fine, but yeah, okay. Michael, that's all over at blindmike.net.
I looked at it to make fun of, and I
fell
found
in love with
I
it.
found
Oh,
myself
wow.
going, "No, this is not so bad."
Something here.
Yeah.
Huh. Blindmike.net. Go subscribe right now. What's going on there? Other than the Hawk Tour recap.
We played the Richard Ojeda drinking game this
Yep.
weekend.
Oh,
That
that's
was a lot
right.
of
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, yep.
You can still watch that if you'd like, if you remember. We were live yesterday, Sundays at 10 a.m. Check that out.
Good.
And next episode is Patrice O'Neill of Why Are You Laughing? His album Mr. P. We review that.
Nice. Excellent. Okay, good. And Q's Day tomorrow.
Tuesday tomorrow. You can
Jeez.
see the final season.
Wow, that's emotional.
It really is.
That is what a run that's been. Jesus.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we have Mike is in tomorrow or no? Oh no. Who's in tomorrow?
Wednesday, yes. With Pat
Do we have a show tomorrow?
No, but I believe there is a taping of The Geniuses.
All right. Oh, so tomorrow. Oh, so it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. Thursday this week, rather.
Yes.
Right. The phone call's Friday, and I'm doing a couple things Friday. I have another CT. Yeah, I have about this, Kane. You're always asking about this.
That's
I have another CT scan.
How's that going?
We'll find out Friday morning. Back at it.
You know,
back at it.
You know, digestion problems are a bad sign.
I know that, Kane. Believe me, I'm very well aware.
Not a good sign.
Oh well,
God.
it's a precursor. You know,
To pancreatic cancer?
My friend has pancreatic cancer right now,
Yeah.
and he had digestion problems, and he
Yeah.
went in. He's stage 4.
Nope, they've ruled that out. They've done all the blood. They've ruled all that out. So we're trying
Terrible.
to figure out what it is right now.
Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah,
That's true. Fingers crossed.
Did you have to do like a cleanse? Did you do a cleanse?
No, it's Friday. I'm gonna up in the North Shore. It's like 7 a.m. I like that though. Get out of the way. Get there early.
Are you still having those same issues, or?
Yeah, I just feel slightly uncomfortable. Like 2 out of 10 all day. Like not like I can run, I can eat whatever. Like, I mean, I sleep fine, but it's just even like right now, it's like there just a little bit.
You done like diet stuff to change stuff?
Yeah,
around,
I've tried, but nothing's really worked. So this thing is we're gonna go and take another look on Friday. So early, 7 a.m. So I'll come back here. I'll take some phone calls, and then after receiving devastating news probably of my life, I'll do the puff piece with Gus.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, which is gonna be.
How many milligrams are you gonna have him take?
That's a
50
good
or
question.
100?
I think I'll go 0 on that.
Nah,
You were on, right, Dave?
Yes, I was.
What'd you talk about?
I enjoyed talking with him. Well, then we went into the craps. He taught me craps, which I knew
Okay.
nothing of what he was saying.
Sure.
And
right.
just asked me a lot of random
I
questions.
mean, his brain is just gone now, right?
He seemed like more with it, more energized,
good.
more focused.
Good, I'm happy.
Like
He was a
Tua
completely-
Tagovailoa.
Yeah, completely different.
he's just absolutely cooked.
I've been asked to go on soon as well. We have not scheduled it.
You
but
haven't
I think I'll be
accepted,
on.
or you'll accept it.
I've accepted. I just don't have he doesn't give me a time.
You've been on Justin lately, or no?
No, I have not.
Oh,
I'd like to do a day in the life of Gus as a Amazon driver. I want to
Definitely.
see I want to see that like the holiday rush. I've just always been interested in that a little bit.
Huh.
Wear and
That's
tear
when
on
we
the
find out
body.
he doesn't have a job.
I can see him being super friendly though.
Oh yeah.
Like how you doing? Like that whole
He has
thing.
dog treats. He brings them.
Yeah. You got to have those though, right? Because you never know what crazy dog you get.
Right. I forgot the crazy number of packages that he said that he delivered.
I think he said he's delivered 3,000.
Setting records.
Wow.
He said something.
And now he's not. Now it's beneath him now. Now he's in charge of other people delivering packages.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not doing that anymore?
Well, he said
It's a fucking lie.
How do they run this operation?
He's delivering packages, but I think he has some kind of managerial role on top.
It'd be great if he rises through the ranks of Amazon.
becomes number 2.
CEO.
I mean, Jeff.
Oh, now he's a lead driver, which is different than
What does that mean?
delivery associate.
What does lead driver mean?
Nothing.
You go first in the morning?
Make sure the people under you on your team are doing their shit.
It's another lie. He's probably telling you.
How much he gets paid for that extra?
He had, like I said, he had a pay raise. Now in a manager position, has
If
to
he-
close every night.
Is this insulting? I hope it's not. But is that a title you give a guy like Gus, where you're like, you're
the lead driver,
number
now.
1 driver?
Yeah. He'd be excited. He would be excited. That would work. What do you think he's making an hour now?
24.
That's pretty good.
24. Wow.
I would
from,
guess.
From 0. That's pretty good.
That could change because Uber drivers get a minimum of 32 now.
That's
which is
true.
Crazy. But
That's true. So he's hustling around. Is he driving right now? Today?
I think he does nights now. I think
Oh,
he
he
told me
does.
it was like 3 to 11 or something like that.
It's weird. He works now and he hasn't been in studio in a while. It's weird how that works.
Very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's, yeah.
But he works nights, doesn't he?
Yeah, we
Holy
don't need
shit.
to.
If this is correct, this is
Get
fucking
back.
nuts.
What's that?
As of November 2024, the average hourly pay for an Amazon delivery partner in Massachusetts is guess how much?
$42.
You're directly on it. $41.95.
Wow.
That doesn't seem accurate, but
Yeah,
who knows?
Definitely not.
I mean, that would be.
I told you.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that's what? I mean, 40 hours a week. That's good money.
Yeah.
$1,600.
Trump will get that number down.
That's probably true.
Biden inflation.
It's probably true. Well, good for Gus. I mean, he's oddly took him to lose a job, but even then, it was months after that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, remember he was.
I mean,
getting a
pretended
job
to have
with
other jobs, obviously.
4T Media.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And it was Chicago.
Oh, he had a bunch of fake jobs.
Yeah.
He has
Chicago.
he has quite a fake resume.
Slept at that place, whatever it was there. What was that?
The hostel.
The hostel. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, that's right. I forgot about that.
And he's only with Amazon because didn't he lie about Amazon? So then he had to try to get an Amazon job, basically.
Yes. It's a
Is
lot
that
of
true?
work. Yes.
It's something
I
along
don't
those
think I knew
lines.
that.
Yeah,
a lot of
something
work.
along-
When was the last time we saw him at the debate.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
He was here for that.
Where he vouched for Amazon. I think
He did?
One of the candidates said something like, "I hate Amazon," and he came in and was like, "I was on Greg Polar's side," and he said he was anti-Amazon.
Yeah, that'll change, man. That'll change it, man. Game Time app. I love Game Time. I will be using it soon. I hope to use it for the Masters this year, actually. GameTime.co. Whether it be a concert, comedy show, sporting event, whatever you want. You go to Game Time. It's even easier now with their Game Time Picks feature if you download that app. It filters through the fluff to show you incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. Again, whether it's Bruce Springsteen, I don't know. Justin, what show are you going to go to next?
Patriots game.
Patriots game. Use Game Time, right?
Yes.
There you go. Amazing Game Time Picks deal for great seats. Again, GT Picks, top of the screen. And find it right now for any event you want with the Game Time Picks, our friends at Game Time. We thank them, as always, for joining us this week. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download that app, Game Time app, create the account. Use code KMS. There you go, $20 off your first purchase. There you go, just $20 off. Terms apply. Create an account and redeem code KMS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it, Justin?
It's game time.
It's Game Time. There you go. So last concert you went to, Kane?
It's been a long, long
I
time.
can see being like a closet
Roger
fan.
Waters, probably.
Okay, I see being a closet fan-alo, maybe. Speaking of which, this will make Mike happy. I saw Will at the BO Boy show.
Oh, how was he?
I would say the least surprising sweaty handshake of all time. Like he's a sweaty handshake lock. Did you have that happen, Justin, or no?
I saw that. I was going to ask you too. How do you decide? Because you're like sometimes people go for a handshake, you go for a fist bump.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're shaking hands.
If you've been on the show a few times, you do generally get a handshake.
Okay.
Oh wow.
If you're Will's like skeevy looking friend, you're getting a fist bump. And he got this fist bump. He got the fist bump with like the finger out. So just like hit this finger. Yeah.
Nice. Now it's strange to me that Will, like, he's disappeared, but he's at a BO Boys event.
Told me listens. He's like, I never miss a show. Our show. He listens. He likes BO Boys too. I'm like, oh, great. He's welcome to come back, I guess, anytime, right?
Yes, but the problem was that it's his job.
Oh yeah, he works.
Oh, he works days, right?
He
couldn't get time off.
He would need to be on like a Sunday night.
Yeah. So yeah, he was. It was
We
good
should
to
do
see
that
him.
sometime.
We haven't done those in a while. We should do them all the
Come in
time.
for Will.
Yeah. Yeah, he was there. That was really it. It was interesting, like a bunch of other fans I'd never met before. Yeah, a bunch of people who just like found that show through our podcast, which is good. Like
And just
doing that.
one sloshed lady.
One
Ruined
absolutely
it forever.
hammered lady, legless, as Peter Mayhew would say.
too bad.
Legless. So yeah,
3 in the afternoon.
3 in the afternoon.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, Justin was drinking.
Oh yeah, I was cocked.
She's like paranoid about how she looks to you. I'm surprised that she would do that.
That's an odd move.
When you're an alcoholic, Dave, that's what happens. It controls it. Those guys are drinking though, Justin.
Yeah, have a couple beers beforehand.
It's a comedy show, you know. Let it
Loosen
loose.
up.
Yeah, absolutely. Kane, is always good to see you. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Good Kane. I thought a good Kane appearance today, Dave.
Good appearance, great.
Justin, yeah. And you want to promote Kane? Yeah, you're always doing good stuff on the network. What do you got?
Sure, I'll promote something.
Do it.
It's my brother's 2nd anniversary, so tough day. But
you're promoting it?
No, I'm going to promote a guy named Ron Hoffman. He was an unbelievable advocate for us. If you're having any issues out there with getting equipment for ALS, he's your guy. He's in near Cape Cod. If anybody has any issues, they can reach out to me. But I know it's a very odd thing to promote, but he was an unbelievable guy. So I just want to give him credit for the credit.
Google Ron Hoffman near Cape Cod for your.
There you go.
your
No, you'll
Kane.
come up.
Second anniversary of your brother's death today.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kane. Well, thanks for coming in for that.
Appreciate it.
And 3 Up, 3 Down, right?
Yeah, we
More
recorded
importantly.
last night. So
Who was on?
Me, PRC, and we had a Jackson cameo come on in. You know, the guy you don't know? Jackson from Australia.
Oh, I know him. All right.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
you do now.
He was on the Australian show, right?
Yeah, he
I
was
watched
very
every day.
upset that you said you didn't know who he was. so-
Jesus Christ, guys.
Yeah, I
Life
know.
goes on. Life
Poor
goes
guy.
on.
Very upset.
Kane did have a good moment this year. He brought, to Kane's credit, he brought the Mama Kane 9/11 story out.
Oh, yes, he did.
That's a great interview moment.
That was
Yeah.
good journalism, Kane. Yes.
I mean, I could have asked some harder questions, but, you know, I'm not good at
That's
this.
okay. That's okay.
I had a very ominous feeling about it.
Was she mad at you the other night at the?
Yeah.
Well, she.
Oh, she
hold
was.
on a second.
She was talking
Okay.
Dave's.
Well,
she was
so
bending
remember-
Dave's
in
ear.
In fairness, I think a lot of people got up. Remember how so many people were standing at the entryway?
Yeah, it was weird.
I think they did it because they didn't
Oh,
want to leave.
stop.
That's
That
what-
wouldn't surprise me.
That was what I
That
was
would not-
hearing.
That would not
That's-
surprise
oh.
me.
You were blackout drunk, you said.
Kane, you
What do
were
expect?
you were insane.
Was I?
Yes, you
I thought
wouldn't
I was
shut
totally
up.
fine.
You said you were blackout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I was fine. I know I wasn't. So,
Okay.
Listen, I don't think they were standing up because of that.
Where
They
were you
reached out-
drinking? Where there before?
Yeah, well, I got the invite late.
Yeah.
So I was just hanging out, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I had a couple more of those cut waters.
Just a random drunk Tuesday afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, the cut waters. You're
You know
you're-
about those.
Yeah,
there,
you're
right?
basically drinking. Yeah, it's like a mixed drink.
It's like drinking a glass of wine. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so-
did she drive you there as well?
yes, yes.
Jesus, she drove from Wilmington to Arlington.
She's very nice.
That's very nice. What
She's
do you
all
do?
into the show, so I don't know.
She is?
Well, she likes it because I'm on it. I think doing other things, but
Okay.
she enjoys it. Yeah.
She your age?
Yes,
Okay. Attractive woman?
I think so.
That's great. Well, good
Yes.
for you guys. That's good.
If you're gonna put up with me, it's gonna be it's a rough ride for her, but we're gonna try to calm down a little bit here. It's about time. I'm 40. Gonna be 44. So
How long you been dating for?
3 or 4 months. 4 months.
Okay, so
Pretty
early-ish.
smooth. Yeah, exactly.
No wedding plans yet.
No, if we do it, we'll do it.
Oh.
We'll do it at a live show, maybe. You know.
Sure.
Thank you.
It's always worked out well.
No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. I mean, I don't even know about that. I don't know.
Okay. She's not one of the 4 women that Justin has had sex with, though.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
What a panel of 4 that would be.
I'd love to meet those 4. Just study them.
And also, I did reach out to like Mama Kay, and she said, "Oh, it was no problem." And then she went on another show. and
Oh,
it was
sorry,
like-
Kay, didn't mean to get in the way of this.
And it was written,
Continue.
She's got a lot of Mick in her, Says stuff behind the scenes fine, and she goes on the shows and makes stuff.
Well,
up,
no
so.
human being there would be like, this guy wasn't nuts during the show. Like, you were fucking hammered.
Quidditch guy had a good time. He told me so.
Oh, good, thank
That's
God.
true.
He's a very nice guy, this guy.
Yeah.
He's always wearing the hat backwards, though.
Oh, is that right?
Guy,
Yeah, he's a little
Cool
old
guy.
for that, isn't he?
Nah.
How old? He's in his 30s, no?
Yes.
I feel like in here he would have it forward. Am I wrong? That's
I never saw. I don't think I ever saw him in here, honestly.
Some of us aren't forward hat guys. We just don't have
Oh,
that.
you still wear
look
your
in
hat
our-
backwards, right?
It's the only look I have.
I used to be exclusively backwards.
You get to a certain age, you can't do anything.
I felt like I couldn't anymore. Yeah.
You're there, Dave.
Dave
I
does
know I
have a
am.
nice head of hair, though. That
Thank you.
is nice.
toupee, but yeah.
The first thing Kane said to me then is, "You really are 9.5."
I don't think so. There's
He
no
was
chance
hammered.
I fucking
Okay,
said
well,
that. No chance.
Yeah,
I was like, wow,
that
that's
wouldn't
beers.
come out of my mouth.
What a nice
Fuck
thing
you,
to say
Dave.
by
He was
Kane.
wasted. I mean, yeah.
You're pretty hot.
I'll do this.
All right, boys. So we're back Wednesday with Mike and who? I know I asked this before.
Pat Ford.
Practice Pat.
Pat Ford. We think Mutt Thursday with who? We hope?
Cinema.
Okay. And then we have that tonight. You're just going to patch me on that call, Dave, or no?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Let's do that. You don't need to be here for that, right?
No.
Okay. All right. We're back. Kane?
Two calls.
We have two today?
Yeah, it's like a pre.
What time's the other one?
Call for the. It's 1:15 and 1:30.
Oh.
Wrap the first one up quick.
But the first one is just a prep call for the 1:30.
I get them confused. I feel like you see all these messages? They're all over the place.
And that one I sent you on Friday, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I love the idea of sending that. I didn't know how you felt about that to someone we don't know.
What do you mean? To the lawyers?
Yeah. I don't know.
I
know anything about it.
I don't know who to send it to. I don't know.
I was thinking, do you not want to do it to these people?
Yes, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
Should we bring it up today?
Yeah.
Some real inside
How close are you to the season launching? If you had to guess.
Not very.
Not very close.
Well, here's how far away we are. I'd say we don't know where we're doing it. We don't know the network we're doing it with. We don't have a case yet. Other than that,
Nailed
it. Dave is. I mean, Dave wants to do this so bad. Dave is sending me stories right now.
Well, he cares about, right?
Well, you said
it's like a girl falls down the sidewalk and skims her knee, and Dave's like, "There's like this Facebook page. It's like these theories are interesting." He's like, "Let's just do it." I get it though. I think you're feeling like we need to get moving on this, but it has to feel right.
Right.
I actually thought, Kane, honestly, I won't say the story, but 3 weeks ago, I thought we were kind of, if we had gotten one more yes on that story, I think we would have at least begun to dive in for sure.
Is it just gonna be you and Dave basically doing the whole things? Or there's no other people jumping in to help you? You got a lot of views.
A lot of these networks, I don't know. They do terrific jobs. I thought the Fury fight was like Tyson Paul fight was good.
Personally, I had no issues. None.
Oh, mine was streaming fine.
Oh, interesting.
Clean. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Netflix does a bang up job.
Actually, a question about that though. I was interested in this. If you go to another network, aren't you kind of giving away what you have here with your freedom? Are you worried about people trying to interject and control what you
with the case stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. It will be agreed upon. None of that will be happening. If not, I just won't do it.
Okay.
I'll just do the case here, and then I have total control.
So you won't do it unless you have complete control of everything.
Complete control, final cut, or I'm not going to do it. Yeah, because I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, and they may say fuck off, and that's fine. But yeah, I don't want to. I'm very lucky professionally now. I don't have to. Literally, nobody says anything to me, so I want to do that. Colonnade will be melting at these people, be giving them.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever you want to do.
Just left and right. Like, no, we don't need that. He's like, Kirk's a real pain in the ass. No question. But no.
NBC execs are feeding Colonnade.
Colonnade will cancel me. Get me out of there. But yeah, no. The answer, yes, I'm not interested in that. Just because that's not.
Well, it's like even with Michelle McPhee's story in the Boston Magazine.
Yeah,
she didn't list the names of the police officers because Boston Magazine was scared for some kind of litigation. It's like fuck that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Hell yeah, brother.
We don't do that unless they pay us a shitload of money. I'm gonna consider it.
Damn sure.
No, I don't. We'll see. I don't even think anything will come out of today's calls. Do you?
At 1:30 is I just looked into them. They look pretty reputable. Yeah.
That's the warm one.
Not the warmest. No, the warmest was Friday night.
Warm by the name of the company, I'm saying. No?
I think so. I'm blanking on that.
Boy, I'll tell you what, these murders on the street are nervous right now, aren't they?
No, I think
I'm getting. As I'm saying, I get confused.
I think you're confused
because we have meetings, set meetings. This is what I don't like. Kane. Meetings. Have this meeting. Have this meeting. Have this meeting. This.
Corporate, And
then it'll be these nice people are like, hey, because they've got a bunch of different people working. Like we have 8 potential dates, and we're like, pick one. We'll figure it out. It's like, oh, we can't do this. This person's in Europe. This person's in that. So it's tough at the top. But yeah, that's right. 1:15 and 1:30 today.
Yep.
God damn it. All right. We'll talk to you Wednesday. Goodbye.